Why is it not starting? I think I have a hair in my ear. I can feel like touching my eardrum. Alright, let me see. How much does the new Pokemon cost? Pokemon ZA. I mean, I was talking about starting Pokemon, but if we start the newest one, that'd be the smartest idea. It just would cost more money because I haven't bought it like the other ones. Alright, and the price is it's loading it in. It knows I want to buy it, so that's gonna increase the price. It's $100! Holy shit! Okay, well, it's $100, guys. Wow, and it was loading it in too. Goofy as heck. $100. You know, we used to, as a Canadian, we used to pay less money to buy games, because they rounded down. But because the new Nintendo is ran by douchebags, they now round up in Canada. So while we used to pay slightly less money than Americans, we now pay slightly more than Americans. And you might be like, oh, what's the big deal? It's just a couple of dollars. You gotta remember, Canada's not in a good position right now. In Canada... Wait, is this who we play as? Oh, no. Urbane or Tawny. Okay. So they're characters. Canada's not in a good position right now. The country's losing jobs, which is why Switch 2 in Canada actually does hilariously poor. They supposedly, in the first 2 weeks of Switch 2's launch, some stores, in fact, did not have Switch 2s, and some stores sold out. But after the first 2 weeks, they're everywhere. Nobody cares. Well, people care, but they can't afford it. It's way too much money. So them increasing the price slightly in Canada is detrimental. All right, how about there? Okay. Isn't Canada a first world country? Do you? I'm not trying to insult you, but do you not pay attention to world news? I'm not sure if people realize this. Most of the world is in a really bad position. Has anyone ever heard about this country called France? Did you know yet another prime minister has resigned? And you might be like, what's the big deal? They've had like, what, 3 prime ministers resign in the last year? It's a mess everywhere in the world. How many French prime ministers have resigned? So just 2 days ago, French Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu has resigned, and I think he resigned in 24 hours. Oh, sorry, 26 days. My bad. 5th French PM quits in 3 years. Like, France can't even govern their own country right now. That's how bad it is in France. It's hilariously bad. Job market in Canada, September. Here. Canada unexpectedly sheds 65,500 jobs. Unemployment hit 7.1% in Canada. Canadian economy surprisingly shed jobs for second consecutive month as unemployment rate jumped. I think in September we gained like 5,000 jobs. So for the people, the reason why I'm sharing this, like for the people who are like, why don't you quit your job if you hate it so much? Well, if I quit the job, I don't know if I find one. Nobody's hiring. People are firing, not hiring. Japanese economy. Like, can anyone even name somewhere in the world that's actually doing well? So to answer the question of like, isn't Canada a first world country? Sure. But everywhere is sucking right now. Oh my god, look, new Japan PM may boost crypto economy, refine blockchain regulations. Slowing wage growth in Japan supports case for slower rate rises. Japanese yen sinks to 8-month low on fiscal health worries. This is just from like what I noticed. It's bad everywhere. Like, good luck finding me a country that's actually doing well. So yes, Canada's a first world nation, but what does that matter? Like, every first world nation's getting slammed. Who's Nick? Did that Prime Minister last longer than Liz Truss? At least Kappa? I don't know. They didn't even reach 1 month, apparently. That's without the DLC already announced. Yeah, that's right. They launched it with DLC, which is barf. Like, welcome Nintendo. You're Ubisoft now. By the way, guys, I hate Nintendo now. I'm sorry. Like, they're Nintendo of my childhood, right? But like, imagine you're dating this hot girl, and she makes you happy all the time, and she cares so much, and you always have fun with her. All right. And then after a long, long time, you're still with her, and you think you're committed to her forever. And that's nice and all, but, you know, in the past couple of years, she's been dressing differently, you know? A lot more loose with her dress, you know? Like, a lot more exposed. You know, she's coming home late. You caught her snorting something white on the table one time. She's now very mean and angry and hits you once in a while. And she's always wanting more of your money, too. You know? You know, at a certain point, you gotta be like, I don't think this is the same girl that I met all those years ago. I don't think this is gonna be the same thing anymore. Yeah. That's Nintendo, guys. She's gone. That's not the Nintendo you knew. It looks like Nintendo, it acts like Nintendo, but at its core, if you just look a little bit deeper, you'll find out it's not Nintendo anymore. Technically announcing DLC before launch was done all the way back with Smash Up. Sugma, are you? Alright, Sugma, let's get you on the microphone. Go ahead, explain yourself. Do you understand a difference between Smash, where developing a character has to keep in mind the meta of every other character? They can't just release a character, they have to play it and balance it. Have you ever read into how Sakurai designs characters? They make a character, they make the baseline, they research the character. And once the character is in a playable state, they keep it internally and they play with the character a lot to balance it out with the rest of the cast. You think it's the same thing? How is this the same thing? Do you forget that, like... Why were they taking, like, 6 months to release a character, you moron? Yeah, sure, they announced there would be DLC, but why did it take so long? It's not a launch day DLC. They have to take their time. It is not remotely the same. And it's a character. You're not losing gameplay by not having access to a character. Can you identify the difference between having entire regions? Like, entire quest lines? Like, that is so much different than a character DLC. A character DLC, whether you get it or not, does not truly affect your play. It is optional. But the way these games have been going out with their DLC, what Nintendo's been doing with their DLC, no, it's like a game mode. It should be there already. But go ahead and defend your opinion. Go ahead. All right, I see it now. Okay, yeah, it really bothers me when people, like, don't think about their... Oh, wait, we already had this rant. Did we not have this rant earlier about how there are Sugma-level questions where the premise of the question is not even thought about and they just ask the question anyways? I could have sworn I had this thought earlier. Oh, wait, I did. I'm not even trying to be mean, dude. Like, you're not... You're very much not paying attention if you just think that the baseline thing is the same thing. You know... Here, let me put it this way. What's the difference between trying 80% and trying 80%? Because that's all you seem to see. What if I told you I tried 80% at the start of the course, at the start of a new course, and I'm starting out with A? What if I told you I tried 80% at the end of the course, where I'm fighting to just pass the course? Massive difference, isn't it? But if you only look at that one segment, which is like, oh, that's your effort level. Well, If you only pay attention to that one thing, you're gonna miss the entire damn picture. But that's the level of questions you keep doing, dude. I don't know why. I always stress context matters so much, and most of the time people just look at like the title or something, and that's all they care about. Well, you just missed the entire picture then, you know. Anyways, whatever. Oh boy. So you remember how I talked about like, hey, maybe the stream would be better off you were banned? It's not because of this one instance. It's because you always do stuff like this. Would it kill you just to put a little thought into what you're asking or saying? Also, before people get on my case about this, I'll explain a little bit further. Sugma said to me like many years ago, maybe I could help you as a way, like as a present, to use AI to generate a picture for you. That was years ago. He did it for me like a couple days ago, and you might be like, okay, so he did it. Well, here's the thing. What if I told you this guy could have done that like so long ago, but decided to keep generating Corin pictures and Veronica pictures over and over and over and over again? Like, you could spend 5 minutes and figure this out and keep your promise, or you could keep doing the same thing you've been doing. That's why when he finally offered to do it, I was just like, don't even bother, dude. Just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? When you have that little care... Bruh. Anyways, whatever. Like, if it takes you 5 minutes to hold up your word for someone else, why wouldn't you just do it? You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get off the subject. I'm not trying to, like, slam down this guy, but it's just, like... You have to put more care in your relationships. Like, imagine if your bro is just like, hey, could you, like, drive me over to the gym because my car's broken down? And you're like, no. Like... The reason I brought that up was because a long time ago in university, there was one time I let down my friend, and it was on his mind forever. And eventually, when we stopped being friends, he used it as an example of why we weren't friends. And I was just like, you only asked me one time, and I was busy that day. But that's all it took. Stuff like that, like, festers. And I'll never forget, because I remember having that conversation with him. It was just like, dude, that's unbelievable how that was all it took. But yeah, like... You should put more care in your relationships. I'll never forget, because it was just like, I can't believe something that small would be on his mind all this time later. But anyways, rant over. Just put more care in your relationships. Please? One day you'll be old and you'll realize, hey, it's a lot harder to make friends, and that you should have cared more about the people around you. Especially if it only takes 5 minutes to uphold a promise you made years ago. Just saying. Anyways, let's do this. Oh shit, I didn't announce it on Discord yet. Let me do that. You should do more politics streams. I want to, but you guys seem to hate it. I think it's weird that people don't like it, because you gotta remember, I'm Canadian. Why would you take anything I say personally? Like, if you understand my viewpoint of things, then it'd be a lot easier to take my opinions, but a lot of people take this stuff very personally. You seem to enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I'm sure you guys realize this. Like, I'm a very curious individual. Not sexually. Well, maybe sexually. I don't even know why I brought that up. Anyways, in my mind, if there's ever anything that I'm curious about, I should just look it up. Because if I don't look it up, it'll be on my mind the day afterwards. Like, huh, that question I had yesterday, it's still on my mind. You know? So in my mind, it's always better just to, like, look things up. And there's a lot of things that interest me. Like, everything interests me. So, like... You know, at work I have chat GPT up. I use the duck, you know, the search engine duck. I use that version. And like anything that comes up to mind, I just search it up. Like here. Let me show you guys. I looked this up yesterday. What makes a moist critical video good? Did you ever think about using it like this? So recently, I've been thinking about making more offline videos, and I've been, as a result, watching more critical reactors. And Moist Critical, and for my money, is the best one there is, because he's I know he's very sharp and he takes a lot of shots, but he's fair and reasonable at the end of the day. Like, you can see him at least considering the other side of it, which is not a lot of things that people do. But yeah, like, I was thinking, like, wait, what makes him so good? And I was just like, you know what? I could just ask the question and I could get the answer. And I also asked, like, what makes the Drunken Cynic? No, what's his name again? The movie critic. Very good. And it's, like, it's interesting, like, how these things break it down. I don't really watch streams to get opinions on politics. More for me to relax, chill, and goof off. You can't watch politics and chill? That's funny. There's a lot of humor in politics for me, so yeah. Ask what makes Sanguine a good streamer. It's not gonna know who I am. Yeah, it's not even know who I am. I have no idea what it's talking about. It's not even talking about me. Even your username. I see, it didn't know who I am. It's just making this stuff up. You're not trying to be Moist Critical Ludwig or Pokimane. You're just you. Wow. I'm getting fucking pity from ChatGPT because it doesn't know who I am. Why'd you make me ask that? You know what, Norrex? Wow. This is the big one. Viewers can tell when someone's genuine. Thanks, motherfucker. Alright, anyways. Why did I even put that in? I already knew it wouldn't know who I am. Alright. We need a stretch goal for the subathon as we're just about to finish it. I think we're at I think we're at $480, guys, out of 500 with 5 hours remaining. I would hope we can raise 20 bucks, but we need a stretch goal. We need a stretch goal. We're out of goals. I think if we put it at 600, and I'll do Pokemon ZA because the game's $100, so to do it would literally cost $100. But we need a stretch goal. The last goal, by the way, is to do a tour of like what my stream setup looks like, so you guys can see it. We are already gonna do a cooking stream. All right. All right. Let me change this music and start. Gacha revenue. Let's break down to Sword of Convolaria. No. Sword of Convolaria pulls? Yeah, I think we should do that. SP Samantha. That pulls. Nyct D kill her wife skin pulls. Alright, I think that's what we'll do. Stream multiple gachas at once. a trick question? Do you realize? Here, I'll show you guys what's on my tablet right now. Do you realize that's like not even a... That would take 0 effort. This is literally my tablet right now. This is literally my tablet right now. That's a shitty goal. I'm doing it without any... Why would you want to see me stream 2 at once? It literally takes 0 effort. Dude, this literally takes no effort. Why would you even want to see this? Off stream, this is the only way to keep up with everything. Like, do you guys wonder how I can do 11 gachas? At work, I do almost all my dailies at work. At work, I do Farm Heroes, Sword Combo Area, Azure Lane, Nyct, some Brownos 2, and some soloing Arise. I'm forgetting things. Oh yeah, HSR I don't really do at work, but it doesn't really matter because it's so quick anyways. Like, but whatever, man. Like, this doesn't take any effort. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't mind working this current job, because I have enough privacy that I can do my gachas at the same time. Yeah. Oh, you guys can hear it. Whoopsies, I forgot. I don't have the audio on. Sorry, I forget, because unless I turn on the sound, I can't hear it. Do you have your own office at work? No, but my wing of the office is very empty, so it's just me and the other guy. But the other guy's pretty cool. I don't think he would ever like tell on me. Also, he's currently not even there right now. And the guy behind me, for whatever reason, gets to work at home every day, even though I was told it's against company policy to work at home. But I'm not gonna raise a stink about it because I'm not gonna force that dude to come back to work. Though that I gotta okay, I gotta stop ranting. But the guy behind me, he keeps calling me like every day. Every time he finds something in the report that he disagrees with, he calls me, and it's pissing me off at this point. Cause like, if the data doesn't make sense, it's not my fault. I'm just the guy preparing the report. I'm not the one who put in incorrect values for the data and whatever. And then every time he's just like, I think there's a mistake here. And I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. And then I have to walk him through the steps and show him, no, this is just what the data says. It doesn't matter if you think it's a mistake. It's literally what it is. And I remember on like last Wednesday's meeting, he brought it up to higher ups that like, you know, there's this error that he's noticed. And then the higher ups are like, well, me, like, I can't do anything about it because it's a reporting error from the system. And in his mind, it's just like, well, I recognize an error. You have to fix it. Fucking boomers, man. Just because it's my job to prepare the report doesn't mean I can fix... That doesn't mean like doesn't mean I can automatically do everything. And in his mind, it's like, well, he has to double check everything. So therefore, you know, that's an inconvenience to him. And so it's on me to fix that. And he's just like, you have to do a check for it. And I'm like, you got like a couple thousand entries, but I have the entire report, which is like 50,000 entries. Like, do you understand what you're asking me? Like, but I can't say it that way, obviously. Like, I can't check it all because then you'll never get the report. Anyways, it's just like, oh, god damn. What is with these people? Anyways, today I ran him over and then he realized, oh, there was nothing wrong with the reporting. It never occurs to these people that an error was made and the error wasn't by me. The person who inputted it put it in the wrong account, and so he could not find it. And in his mind, that automatically means the guy preparing the report has therefore missed it. So he He called me today. We located it. It was in prepaid expenses instead of the current expense, and that's why he couldn't find it, because it was in another account. Anyways, I'm so done ranting. There's so many rants tonight. As always, it's Sugma's fault. Anyways, this is the thing that bothers me the most about boomers, man. They always think it's your fault rather than any other possibility. There could be any number of reasons why something is incorrect. Instead of just it's my fault. Whatever, man. That's called a bonding moment with your coworker? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that guy gets to like work at home every day. I don't know why, but whatever. They walk someone out earlier in the week for having their phone on floor here. Well, I must say this. If they fire me, whatever, dudes. It's not worth the cash. Like, I'm not going to quit on my own. I'm not going to quit on my own, but this job is not worth the money. This job is fucking bullshit. But I also understand it's going to be very difficult to find another job, so I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to get fired, but at the same time, like, if they don't think this is acceptable or whatever, they should tell me or just fire me, you know, whatever. Alright, anyways, let's do this. Sorry for taking so long. Are you... you're missing Subway Surfers on the corner. Okay. Okay, let's start this. Maybe one day you'll be promoted. Hopefully. You guys know, deep down inside, I don't give a damn about any of this stuff. I just want to make it work as a content creator, but it's so hard balancing everything. Alright. I think we're fairly on time on this. We're only 9 days late. Gacha revenue list for the month of September. The final quarter of the year, because it's September, October, November, December. That's not a quarter, that's more than a quarter. Whoopsies. I screwed up. The final third of the year. There you go. We fixed it. Anyways, we're into the final third of the year. Wait, no, that's true, because we're in October now. October, November, December. Okay. So to close things off, let's try it all again. To close things off, heading into the final quarter of the year, we have the Gacha revenue for September. This is the revenue right at the end of summer, which is interesting because summer is always the top end of Gacha revenues. And into September, which is the start of school years and whatnot. So it's always interesting to see how this is like. With that said, we saw some anomalies last month with Fate Grand Order taking first. I don't think they're going to repeat that. It was anniversary and they were smoking hot going into it. We saw Farm Heroes back in the top 50, which at this point might as well be an anomaly. So we'll see if that's a thing. And there were other things on my mind, but I forget them. Anyways, let's just do this damn thing. Here we go. Gacha revenue list, October. And we begin with the Haikyuu game. That's right. Into second month it goes. Haikyuu fly high. Went from 3.3 million to 2.2 million. Wow. Holy smokes, guys. It's that competitive out here. Second month-ish of a Gacha launch is already almost falling out top 50. That's competitive. The 17 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, by the way, is number 50th. And the reason why that's a big deal, you must make over $2 million to make top 50. Wow. Big numbers. Wow, GFL 2 almost fell out too. At $2.2 million. At 48th. Wow, it's competitive. One Piece Treasure Cruise, 2.4 million. Back in the top 50. Congratulations. Slime Isekai Memories, 1.4 to 2.4. Up 8 ranks into the top 50 it goes. Wait, what's Shining Nyct? Wait, what the heck is that? No way. No way. So, I think we all know what Infinity Nyct is, which is the... Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. Well, now we know. So Infinity Nyct is like, what if you mix Mario with dress-up game? So it looks like Shining, I English good, is just a dress-up game, full out, full stop. Wow.
Wanted for stealing hearts? You're mine.
What is this game? Who is this for? Okay. Do you just kidnap girls in this game? Okay, let's watch this seriously. What the heck? What am I watching? It's a good soundtrack. Is she catching herself? What if you hit her and she dies?
If you want someone's heart, you should earn it.
What the shit is this game? Anyways, Shining Nyct is a thing. It was first teased 3 years ago. What? I don't know what to think about any of this. Anyways, it looks like a fashion gacha game. That's about all I could say. I don't know what to think about any of this. Developed for 3 years. Wow. The sequel of Love Nyct Dress Up Queen and the latest addition to a series of over 100 million downloads is coming, this time in full 3D. Okay, that's new. That's definitely new. All right, well, debuting at around 2.5 mil at 45th. No! No, BD2! What is this fall off? Is BD2 dead? No, I'm kidding, but like... I was so proud of BD2 for being strong all throughout the summer. But I guess Coochie Girl and Nipple Slip aren't doing as well as I would have expected. Because they're now down to 2.7 mil. To be fair, the rerun of Mushoku Tensei has been announced. So people are probably saving up for that because they're limited characters, but... rough. One Piece Ambition up 8 ranks from 51st to 43rd, back in the top 50. CN only, another One Piece. Man, China really has these like unique, only their region games with One Piece, Naruto. I'm sure like there's other shonen games that are only in China, but wow, China really supports these games. Anyways, down 8 ranks. Persona 5, the Phantom X, down to 2.8 mil. Rough. Light and Night down 22 rankings from 8.5 to 2.8. Was it like an anniversary something? Anyways, Boy Toys, you know how it goes. Bang Dream Girls Band Party up 13 ranks to 2.8 or 2.9. That's nice. Idle Games. Love Rush Chronicles. I still don't really know what this is, but it went up. It was 69th. Wow. Nice. But it was 69th, and now it's all the way up to 39th at 2.8. Blue Archive down 21 ranks from 9.3 to 2.9. Damn. Was it also a fallback on like a anniversary something? Mid does too, don't say that. Up 10 rankings. Pokemon Masters EX. 2.9 to 3 mil. Wow. Holy. Guys, this is the $100,000 gain. And you're up 10 rankings. That's what I was saying. Summer is always the high end of gacha revenue spending. And once you're out of summer, in general, most gacha games fall down and fall way down. Because, you know, once you don't have time to fully dedicate to leisure, and you gotta think about other things, you're gonna think about other expenses and spendings. And then, as a result, you don't spend as much, so. Anyways, it's crazy how basically keeping the same amount of revenue is a 10 rank difference. Memento Mori, 5 mil to 3 mil, down 3 ranks. Epic 7, up 19 ranks. Oh, that's right, Epic 7 was outside of top 50. And you guys can probably see why they're back in the top 50. Epic 7 is now with Freerun crossover. God, that makes me want to play Epic 7 again. I love Freerun. It was the best anime of last year, wasn't it? I think so, anyways. Anyways, 2 mil into 3.1, so that's big gain. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, what? Second anniversary, up 30 rankings. Did they like bring Sephiroth up here or something? That's crazy. I thought this game was super dead. But then again, Sephiroth sells. Oh, sorry, adds up. I'll wait. The rerun isn't here yet? Yeah, I know. Alright, I'll give a moment. Sorry, I didn't notice the ad was playing. It's October 10th, I think. Let's see. Yeah, here. October 10th for Mushoku Tensei rerun. I'm probably gonna try and max out, I'm gonna try and max out the girls, because I like them. So tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow's 10th. You're right. Alright. Anyways, it says ad ends in a minute, so I'll go back in a minute. What? Kimura Yuto. Producer of several side game titles such as Princess Connect, Grand Blue Fantasy, and Chalvers resigns from side games to help. Oh, that sucks. These guys work so hard for their jobs, though. You know, it's only hard to blame them for anything. You're skipping collab units? Wow, Arrow, you have a dysfunctional PP, huh? That's why I'm okay with skipping the girls. That's why I'm okay with skipping Coochie Girl. Suikoden Starleap looks great. Kimetsu Yaiba with puzzles and dragons, that's freaking epic. Freerun might be dropping this month at SLA. Are you sure? That doesn't sound right. Wow, that's a big collab in Puzzles and Dragons. Guys, the Azure Lane collab in with Danmachi is, it's shit. I don't even know why they bothered with this. It's so shitty. You don't even pull for the girls. They're just in the game. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Guys, hold on. Guys, I can't be the only one who finds this funny. Danmachi Battle Chronicle Service Termination Notice 11 days ago. So, Danmachi is officially over. However, Danmachi, Azure Lane X, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon collab announced? Are you kidding me? So on the same day they announced the gacha game for Danmachi is ending, They announced Damachi's getting a collab with Azure Lane. Whose brilliant idea was this? Isn't the point of a collab so you can boost each other's IPs by having players from both fan bases get exposure to the other game or IP or franchise? Don't you have to like have your game still exist for that to be meaningful? Anyways, I just think it's so funny that the same day Termination's announced, the same day the collab's announced. Is Damachi that popular still? Like, I remember watching it and thinking it was maybe slightly better than mid, but fairly mid. I like Damachi. I even played the Gacha game, and that was the Gacha game, what, published by Crunchyroll? Is horrible, but like, I still liked it a bit. Alright, let's keep going. Infinity Nyct, down to 3.4. Wow. But they just launched a new game, so maybe that's why. Usually when this happens, guys, when a game is launched in the same universe, you have a lot of players in that game, the first game, coming over to the second game, which dilutes the spending in the first game. So I wouldn't overly worry about Infinity Nyct right now, because stuff like that is usually on purpose. It's like when HSR first launched, Genshin revenue took a slight dip because people were spending money in the HSR as well. Anyways. Interesting. Ace Craft? What is this? 3.9. I gotta look this up. Ace Craft. What is this? What? This looks like Mickey Mouse stuff. Wait a second. This looks really familiar. Wasn't there a game? Yeah. It looks like Cuphead. It looks like Cuphead style. Well, this is how you know it's a gacha game. My first time visiting the website, they're already trying to give me a 5% bonus on top-ups. Cool, man. I'm just trying to figure out what your game's about. You don't have to try and sell me something yet. Oh, wait a second. Is this a shmup? Wow. That's interesting. This is not what I thought it was. So, it's a shooter. Yeah, it's a shooter. That's so different. Wow. You know, I think this isn't bad. There's an opening for games like this. I don't really remember a gacha game trying to be a shmup. And these are perfect for, like, phones, because you have it usually 16 by... Well, actually, it's 21 by 9 nowadays. So you already have it set up perfectly to play something like this. And it's nice, zany looking. It has identity. Well, that's not bad. I just don't know how they make money, but they made money. 3.9 mil is a lot. This is like perfect while waiting for like a bus or something, you know? Or in between classes. Okay, I can understand this. Okay, well, now we know. Debuting at 32nd, Acecraft, fantastic job. Which, by the way, where's Fire Shadows, guys? Where's Fire Shadows gonna debut at? Why did I bring that up? I shouldn't be trolling, but you know, there are like some genuinely original gacha games coming out nowadays. Acecraft that's one of the most original things I've seen in the gacha sphere. But the idea of like Fire Shadows with Nintendo backing it, not making this list on launch is hilarious. Anyways, the reason they're not making is because in their first week they made $90,000, which for you and I might be a lot of money until you remember to make this list you need at least $2 million earned. And while that's only iOS, even if you copium it and double it or triple it, how are you gonna make 2 million to make this list? You're not. Anyways, Reverse 1999 down 9 ranks to $4.1 million. That's not bad. I mean, coming off of the Assassin's Creed stuff, I thought they would lose a lot more momentum. That's pretty good, actually. Ensemble Stars? Oh, you're correct. It's actually not a gacha game. You're right. Fire Shadows will not be on this list because it's not a gacha game. Wait, how's Acecraft a gacha game? Alright, you know what? Some of these games, you're kind of pushing it to call them a gacha game, but I get it, sure. With that said, though, even if it were a gacha game, why would someone, you know, it wouldn't make any sense either way. Anyways, Ensemble Stars down 1 ranking to 30th, 4.3 mil. Oh, Marvel Contest of Champions. Okay. I think I'm being encouraged to try this game out by a sponsor, but I'll double check on that. But 5 mil to 5 mil is very strong. By the way, guys, top 30. To make top 30 as a gacha game, in terms of revenue, you gotta be 5 mil and over now. That's crazy. Wow, it's so high nowadays, huh? Anyways, at 28th, down 10 rankings, Shadowverse, Worlds Beyond, from 8.5 to 5.2, which is fair. It's still a really good mark. The Battle Cats, I don't understand this game at all. Every single month I see this game pretty dominant in the top 30s. They went from 7.2 to 5.5 to 27th. Wow. I don't even know how you call this game a gacha game. I know there's gacha mechanics to it, but like... this game is such a meme. I don't even know why it would go so far. You can technically make anything a gacha game, but like, if it doesn't make sense, people won't spend, you know? Anyways, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage up 4 ranks to 26 to 5.7 mil. Summoner Wars, wow, 7 mil to 6 mil. The OG, still strong. In the top half of the list, technically, because, you know, half of 50 is 25. Gakuen Idolmaster JP, 8 mil to 6 mil, just in Japan alone, super strong. Holy crap, Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookies, guys. Never doubt cookies. Up 8 rankings to 23rd at $6 million. I still don't understand why people like this game so much. Do I have to try Cookie Run Kingdom sometime? I'm not biased, but like, can you imagine swiping your credit card for cookies? And I don't mean like, hey, I'm at Tim Hortons or Starbucks and I want a cookie in my coffee. No. I mean, I'm swiping my credit card for a virtual cookie. I can't eat this thing. And this virtual cookie is going to go on this epic journey. Like, what? Am I also high? Anyways, every time... Which, by the way, Cookie Run Kingdom is a legit game. The voice actors in it are all legit, too. Like, they're professionals. Nothing about this game makes any sense to me, though. It's just saying. Alright. Let's keep going. Dragon Ball Legends down 2 ranks at 6.1 mil. Outside top 20. RIP. Azure Lane up 6 rankings to 21st. 6.7 mil. Let's go Azure Lane. I still play a lot. I mean, I'm still playing it right now. Well, I'm actually kind of out of fuel, and we're waiting for the Damachi collab to actually do something. This collab's 2 weeks and can't pull anything. What's the point of this? Anyways, I think Astralane's well earned. That's a great ranking. To close off summer, they close off really strong. So for the fact that in September they did even better is crazy. They just had a UR banner, and that's it. That was good enough, apparently. Up 4 ranks, 7 Nights Rebirth Global, 7 mil and 7 mil. Netmarble, you know, we all know Hoyo Live is a really strong... Hoyo Live, what the heck? Sorry, we all know Hoyoverse is a really strong game dev company when it comes to gacha games, but the one with more IPs than anybody else, I think, is Netmarble. And while they don't earn as much money, they like dot through this entire chart. Anyways, One Piece Bounty Rush down 3 ranks to 19th, 9.4 to 7.7. Kaiju number 8, that's right, it launched. Andy even told me about it. 8 mil on launch, let's go. I really like the anime, and I think the new season's coming out. Or is it already out? But yeah, I really like it. It's really good. It's not the best shonen I've experienced, but man, it's pretty good. In many ways, it's like another Attack on Titan, where MC just suddenly gets this incredible power, but they have to hide from everybody. Well, you know what? I'm not going to spoil anything. But the starting of it is very, very good. And some of the characters are pretty cool. And I even bought a couple figures. Or actually 1 figure. But anyways, nice debut. 8 million is really strong. On Myoji, 8.5 mil, up 11 ranks. I still don't know anything about this one. I gotta look it up sometime. Puzzle and Dragons is incredible. They're getting another collab. I mean, this doesn't carry the collab, but going into October, their collab is going to be with Demon Slayer. Which, by the way, Demon Slayer's movie, isn't it that... It's the hottest movie right now. And it's going to be the hottest movie for a while because they're not going to stop airing it. Or not airing it. They're not stop. Theaters are gonna keep carrying it until like the end of 2025, I think. So, yeah, big IP, big collab coming in October. So we'll see where they go from there. Zen Zone Zero continues to drop outside the top 10. Wow, guys, what happened to ZZZ? I thought them falling out of top 10 was gonna be temporary. Like, oh, it was just a bad month. But then again, I thought them falling out top 5 was just a bad month. They continue to fall. They're now 15th. Whoa. Now, we say all this, you gotta still remember, 11 mil is a lot of money. And they have 2 other top performing gacha games, so it's not the end of the world, but that is an incredible drop. I don't hear anything, like there's no controversy or drama of ZZZ. I don't know why it's dropping. The character drama? Okay, sorry. Any serious drama? Well, I guess serious is debatable. You just don't see it. What? I actually like follow these things. Okay, whatever, man. Just to be clear, there, as someone who's been playing Genshin Impact for many, many, many years, some of the drama, quote-unquote drama, makes no friggin' sense on any degree throughout the years. You've probably seen them. It's nonsense. Like, oh, anniversary drama. They didn't give us enough free polls. Time to boycott the game. You know, like, stuff like that. And you're just like, what does that matter? And then you check the anniversary revenues, and it's just still sky high. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that look like drama. They're really not drama. Or people trying to cancel Genshin Impact back in the day because they referenced the Hilly Shrills off of Native American tribes. That wasn't really drama, but people made a big deal out of it and didn't really impact them. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that are quote-unquote drama, but they don't do anything. Because the core audience does not care, as they shouldn't. All right, you can argue it's scummy as hell, but you know what I mean. Remember the Natlan drama? Okay, that was the point I was trying to make. There's so many things that are quote-unquote drama, but it doesn't affect anything. Or it barely affects things. But yeah, I haven't heard of anything significant from ZZZ. That's what I'm saying. But again, it's all debatable. People would tell me I'm just wrong or whatever. Cool. All right, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. 11 mil, down 5 rankings. Outside top 10 as well. Wow! What a crazy month. ZZZ and Dokkan Battle outside top 10? That's crazy. Destiny Rising at 11 mil. I don't know what that is. Wait. Wait. Maybe I do know what this is. No way. No way. Is this what I think it is? Is this just Destiny? But on mobile? Aren't people done with this game? No way. Are people actually gonna play this? First mobile game in the Destiny franchise. The franchise is dead! People don't care anymore. Oh my god. Seriously? So, Destiny is a game by Bungie, and they've really screwed it up. The fan base has been very angry for a long time. I think the people who play currently, there's not as many anymore. It's a shout of its former self. They finally got a mobile game, and it's not Bungie in charge, at least. It's NetEase. And yeah, seriously? Okay, well, I did say earlier you can make any gacha game. Sorry, I did say earlier you can make any game into a gacha game, but this is further than I thought it would go. You know what? What if Overwatch became a gacha game? You know what? That's probably in the works. Okay, anyways. God damn. Jeez. You know, like a month ago, they were basically giving away Destiny on Humble Bundle. Like the entire collection of it. And now they have a gacha game. Okay. NetEase in charge is worse. See Diablo Immortal. Wait! Diablo Immortal is NetEase? Okay, well, there's no hope. Anyways, all that said is basically you should expect this to fall off. They're probably capitalizing on an established and relatively massive fan base. And I think they'll see soon enough that this game is not a real game. If it's NetEase. And, sorry, if NetEase goes through this like Diablo Immortal, then people will be burnt out really fast. Alright, SD Gundam G Generation Eternal, also out top 10. 18 mil to 14 mil. Incredible. That's still really a lot. That's a lot of money. Monster Strike at 11th, tied. So 11th, just to keep its rank, has gone up $2 million. That's pretty high. Alright, guys, we're into the top 10. Nyct. Now, why is this a big deal, guys? Nyct with Resident Evil collab could only barely squeeze in top 10. Wow. With Ada, with Jill, with Claire, all of that just to stay in the top 10, even though they made $4 million more. It's rough out here, guys. It's so competitive. I still have to commit my money. By the way, our subathon is so I can Core 7 Ada, and I expect that to take like $500 or something. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm contributing towards this madness. But wow, that's competitive. Wuthering Waves up 4 ranks as well to keep... Wow, Wuthering Waves barely stays ahead of Nyct. They both went up by 4. Well, actually, it's not barely. Holy crap. They went up $7 million to $22 million. Uma Musume down 4 rankings from 33.5 to 22.6. Uma Musume is still dominant, though I don't understand how people play this game so much. It seems like a real grind. There's a lot of work to do for its fans. Truly a whale now? Shush! I don't want to hear this. You're the one who put me on this road. Pokemon TCG Pocket, down 5 rankings to 23 million. Wow. I think that's the first time I've seen them outside of top 5. They've been so strong for a long time now. Arknights up 2 rankings to 26.45. Wow, Arknights is dominant. I still don't understand how Arknights does so well, guys. No offense to Arknights players. Hey, do we have any Arknights players in here? Because every time I look at Arknights, you know, when I look at Fire Emblem Heroes and I think it's dated, I look at Arknights and I think it's dated as well. But I do think tower defense and the characters and the character development and story and all that stuff, the gameplay loop's better, the characters are better, the story's better. So there is that. But still, a game that old, holding strong top 10, just outside top 5, incredible. Story strong enough to carry, yeah, that's what I think. I mean, guys, if it's not obvious yet, we're in the top 5, and that means Fate Grand Order is still in top 5. So you don't have to tell me a strong story carries a game, because Fate Grand Order, people will fight me on this, but on the back of just its story, I think it would make top 5 easily. Sorry, it's shown throughout the years that based off of just story, it can make top 5 easily. All right, into top 5 we go. Naruto Mobile up 2 rankings to 5th. 27.5 mil. CN only, incredible. I don't know anything about it. Why does it do so well? Why do Chinese people love Naruto? I don't know. Anyways, Fate Grand Order down 3 ranks. Yeah, you can't expect them to stay at first, guys. But still, $29 million? Wow. That's so strong. But the top 3 will be Love and Deep Space, Genshin Impact, and I'm forgetting someone. What the heck? Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Holy crap! Honkai Star Rail at 3rd, up 2 rankings. 37 mil. That is off the back of Evil Hunt March 7th. Good job. I still have to pull for her. And Genshin Impact, number 2, up 4 rankings to 41.59. That makes sense. New region, new girl, Lalma? Or however you say her name. I gotta pull for her too. And of course, Love and Deep Space, number 1, because Fujoshi's will go homeless for their husbandos. Never ever doubt a crazy woman with money. Alright guys, that is our gacha revenue list. Now, the top 3 look like what I expected to be, generally speaking, which is a combination of Love and Deep Space, Genshin Impact, and Honkai Star Rail. Which is why I also think the ZZZ thing all the way down at 15th is crazy to me. Because you can see how good Genshin and HSR are doing. Hoyoverse games are just doing very, very well. But ZZZ, that's a big drop-off. Again, someone's going to say there's drama, but they've been dropping and dropping and dropping, so it's kind of crazy. I thought they would be securely top 10. And for a while, they were even doing HSR numbers, so that's crazy to me. Naruto Mobile, why don't they release this to the West? If they're doing so well in China, surely they could do something similar in the West. Arknights is the big surprise for me. I can't believe how good they do. Fate Grand Order dropping down is expected, but still, top 5, solid. Pokemon TCG drop is huge for me, too. I've seen them be top 5 straight for a while now, and wow. 30 mil drop. Uma Musume, I mean, it's still super strong in the West, so let's keep seeing how it does. Wuthering Waves, yeah. Genshin, Nyct, with the Resident Evil collab, pretty good. Alright. But yeah, as expected, no Fire Emblem Heroes in top 50. And there's some wild swings here, guys. But yeah, let me know. What were you surprised by? What were you excited about? And what did I miss? Let me know. Yeah, I think Wu has been doing well ever since Tencent took over. You mean Evernight? Okay, sure. You should go back to FGO. I kind of want to. Back when I played it, Arknights writing is very convoluted, but world building actual themes are tops in gacha space. Yes, Felly, I remember that. It's actually on stream, and you can still find it. I was super confused by the Arknight story. I didn't think it was good. All I knew was some virus. but whoever's writing for them is a god, because they not only kept it alive, but they kept it strong. Lads proving the female fanbase for Gacha is still ill, you mean? New region for Genshin, yes. Don't forget the gays that you fall under gays. Oh yeah, I'm so gay, that's why I'm not playing the game, huh? I'm so excited for Nyct's 3rd anniversary and the live stream will be live October 25th. Oh yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, I do have to check all that out. Alright guys. I have to play. Let's do some polls on a gacha that is not on this list. But tonight's the last day to pull for it, and then let's do the D-Kill Wife polls after this. What do you want to point out? Oh, SLA fell out. Wow. But you realize how scary that is, gamings? Because it's Sun Jin Woo's dad. Wait, it's a combination of Sun Jin Woo's dad and Idol Part 2. So, the collab they have, Part 2, and one of the most hype characters they have to release, and they couldn't pull through top 50. That's insane. Well, maybe, gamings, you don't have to worry about me quitting SLA. Maybe I'll go EOS. And then you don't have to worry about leaving my union. Sorry, my guild or anything anymore, huh? I want to be clear though, guys. A game point EOS is not the same thing as a player quitting. All right? People seem to think it's the same thing because the result's the same. It's not the same thing. There's a difference between me making a choice and the game making a choice. Fundamentally. I'm still in yours, LOL. I know. Gotta replace SLA with Cookie Run. Alright, guys. Which gacha game do you want me to try from this list? I'll put it for voting. Which gacha game to try? I'll put one I think is interesting. SD Gundam G Generation. SD Gundam G Generation, Love and Deep Space. R1999, okay. But I've already played R1999. Arcanine's Enfield when it comes out. I said from this list, Biatch, Destiny? No, I think that's pretty stupid. Kaiju number 8. Uma Musume, but I did play it. I just didn't like it. I also didn't know how to do a daily because it took forever. It took forever. Like half an hour to do a daily was crazy to me. Do you put the Battle Cats, guys? Acecraft? What do you guys want? Infinity Nikki? Guys, I currently have SD Gundam G Generation, Love and Deep Space, Reverse 1999, Kaiju number 8. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah, I'll put Cookie Run Kingdom. Why are we putting Reverse 1999 on it? I've already played it. I'm not putting R1999 on this. This is about playing a new game. So we have one spot left. We'll have another vote later on for playing a game that I've already played and dropped. Battlecat's alright. Alright, voting's up, guys. Which gacha game to try? SD Gundam G Generation, Love and Deep Space, Battle Cats, Kaiju number 8, the game, and then Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh shit, I should have put P5X on that. Fuck. Maybe I should have put P5X on that list. Yeah, that would have been pretty good. I probably should have removed Kaiju number 8, the game, because it's whatever. Holy fuck, Cookie Run Kingdom is running away with it. All right, I'll start setting up for part 2 of the stream. All right, editing this one's gonna be a bit hard. I can feel me being tired and fumbling words and shit. I'm leaving to prepare for co-op. Okay. All right, let's switch things up. Z has been kind of asked since anniversary because a lot of people have been quitting since because of sneaky hair nerfs after. Oh, okay. All right, let's switch it up. I mean, if SLA dies, SLA dies, dude. We'll be watching Sang's Will on Cookies. I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, let's swap to the next thing. I kind of want to like do less gacha games. Lately, I've been picking up a lot more free games and playing them. But to be fair, I'm trying to build up my my portfolio because I just started playing games from a new platform, taking sponsors from a new platform. So I've just been accepting everything. Man. Oh my god! The Sky 7 released? No way. Oh. Oh, shoot, that's wrong. The Sky 7 release day. Wow. It'd be nice if I can get in with NIS America. Which, by the way, they did give me their new game, Cladoon X3. I gotta play this soon. It just came out September 26th. I still haven't played it. Cookie Run Kingdom wins! Oh my god, okay. That's the new gacha game we try. Holy fuck. Alright. Alright. That's the complete edition. An original D7 was like January 2023. Yeah. I still remember like grabbing these games. They were on what? The PS2, PlayStation 3, and then they came on the Switch, and it was crazy. What's this? Oh, I've seen this game before. Not sure if you're interested in Trails. I am. We've been sponsored by them a couple of times, actually. All right. Anyways, let's go to the next thing. I also think I should just pick up some like really cheap horror games. I think it'd actually be pretty funny if I just pick up a horror game and we play under the premise that if I scream, if I scream, the stream ends. I think that's pretty funny. And because it doesn't cost me anything, I'm not so worried about like, what if I get scared 10 minutes into it and and then the stream ends, you know? It's like, whatever, man. It didn't cost me anything. But I wanted to get better horror games. I think that's a great avenue to go under. Yeah, see, there's like a lot of like really cheap horror games. Psychological horror meets puzzle solving. Why do all these horror games have to do puzzle solving? God damn. You know, every time I play a horror game and they make you puzzle solve, it stops becoming scary. It just becomes frustrating with a goddamn puzzle. Alright, what's this? Psychological horror game about schizophrenia, trauma, and monsters we carry inside. You play as Ophelia, a woman with no memory after a failed suicide attempt, lost in crumbling asylum, filled with hallucinations, riddles, and voices that won't stop whispering. Oh shit! Why would you cut off your fingers? Okay, you know what? This one actually like kind of seems interesting. Anyways, whatever. Uh, ignore that screen. All right, I'll do a proper stretch goal. I'll put a proper stretch goal in for next stream, and let's see if we can raise $100 for Pokemon ZA. Can you check the price? What? You know, when you give someone, it's the price you see is the price you pay. Why? Why would you need me to check the price? Because the price would be whatever you see. Are you just curious what it looks like? Okay, you know what? I'll just show you. If you do raise the money, will you actually play it? Yes. Because I've been looking into starting Pokemon. Because I think that's like a great avenue of making easy, good content. And I haven't played Pokemon since I was a kid. I've been craving it recently. I've actually watched a couple reviews on Pokemon games. Trails in the Sky first remake. Wait, why would you donate in bits? Just gift it to me. You know, when you gift it to me in bits, you pay a fee to Twitch. If you gift it, there's no fees. Well, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. If you want to do it that way, sure. It's just very roundabout. It's $78 Canadian. The reason why I'm not so down with getting this game Because I already really like the PSP version. See? I already really like the PSP version, man. It's such a... I guess this is how the Final Fantasy VII people feel, right? The people who played on the original PlayStation, and then they get the remake, and they're like, why they don't want to make of it? Yeah, but like I am a fan of the series. See, I've been sponsored a couple of times to play Trails of Cold Steel back in the day. I really like NIS America, anyways. I would stream these, but let me show you guys. I would stream these if there was an audience. Because I remember streaming them as a sponsorship was already hard enough to get people to watch. Trails. Yeah. It's really, really hard because RPGs, people basically have to watch you throughout. Oh, wow. You know, she's doing very well. Okay, that's incredible. But generally speaking, it's really, really hard because when you scroll a RPG, people can't jump into it. You know what I mean? They basically have to watch you throughout, or they miss giant portions of the story and stuff. It's really hard to do it. Yeah. I see that the Crossbow games were unplayed. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I got a Steam Deck, because I was like, I'll play it off stream. But it's hard. These games are so long. Whenever I do play it with the little bit of time I have, I like it, but they're so long. See, that's my conundrum, right? As a streamer. The more time I spend off stream, the less time I have to stream, you know? Would you play it off stream? No, I try to play it on stream because as I said, it's hard. It takes away from streaming time if I'm... Alright, let's do our polls. It takes away from streaming time. Alright, let's do this. Off stream, I usually just play like visual novels, guys. Then the rationale behind that's because it's easy to pick up and stop and play. Wait, are we not in a category? What? Are we not in a category? No, we are. It doesn't pick it up. Did you ever play Metaphor on stream or off stream? Nope. I want to at least start that one on stream. Okay, so we're right. You might as well wait. You could, because it's not even on sale right now. All right, let's do this. I would say judge me after Pokemon, if we even raise the money for Pokemon, but judge me after Pokemon ZA. I think that one would make the most sense right now because it's just about launch. And I did talk about starting a Pokemon game. But yeah, it'd be nice to build an audience for it, but most people who watch me are for gacha games. And whenever we play like these long-standing RPGs, it usually doesn't go well. All right. We have 54 minutes. we're just gonna do some polls. Let's see how this goes. It's not that I don't want to play. Felly, has this happened to you? You go to work, you come home, you like watch something, and then you go to sleep. Well, I guess it's technically been worse than that for me. I would... I basically go to work, come home, go to bed. Like, I did that last week for 2 days. All the time, right? Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you want to play games and stuff, but you don't have the energy to. It sucks. I do that too. I watch you. Okay, well, that's what I mean. It's rough out here. The good news is, like, things have been better at work. I don't think my boss is trying to get me fired anymore. Mostly because I think he tried and he was told that wasn't happening. I think that's what happened. So there's that. Casey, how did...
friend, did you pull yet? Did you get her?
Yeah, we just pulled her. We just pulled her. I totally got her. And now I'm gonna rewind time and pull for her again so you can watch with me. But yeah, hey Casey, how you doing? I missed you, bud. I've been watching baseball. And has the NBA season started? Cause the Raptors played and the Leafs played. I thought they'd... Damn, I missed the poll. Don't worry. I have the power of rewinding time. You're about to watch it with me. Okay, yeah, let me do all this stuff, and then let's do the polls. Talents, material, stars. Do I really need stars anymore? Engravings are always useful. Metals are useful. Ores are not so useful. You know what? I'll just dump it all here. Wow, I can actually grab them all. Okay, I'll just grab them all. Metals, engravings. I think engravings are more important. Let's grab them. Okay. Okay, guys, let's do this. Oh, wait, 2? I missed 2? I could have sworn I missed 1. Ugh. I think they, like, changed it, so the autoing was harder or something. Because I was doing it at work, so I was just autoing it, but... Okay, let's do it. Alright, peeps, it is poll time for... Samantha. There's something about girls who have their eyes covered that makes them so much more attractive. I don't know, man. I love 2V as well. I don't think I need her weapon, right? So I think we're good. Oh, they also have base Samantha up? That's crazy. Alright, we're just gonna try to get 1 copy of her. Yeah. How many polls do I have? Well, the answer is never enough. There's never enough polls. Oh, crap. I haven't bought these things yet. Alright, whatever. I'll worry about later. Anyways, let's do it. I hope we can get her. Because we only have, like... Oh, it's 11-11! Good luck time. Here we go. Pull 1. We're just gonna start. 11-11's good luck. Anyways, I hope I get her soon, because... shit! Let's go! That was like, holy crap, I think we just sparked. No way. 10 pull? Do I dare believe? We pulled at 11-11, guys. The power of 11-11. Come on, win the 50-50. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh my god! It's that easy!
どこにいようとも、この心が揺らぐことはありません。
Wow.
団長さん、共にろうそくの火を掲げ、光を持って行く手の闇を払いましょう。
Damn. Alright, so to answer the question of, will this be good pulls? We just 10 pulled her. Because we pulled at 11-11. We're done. That was it. That was like 10 seconds. Our pulls are done. The character after Samantha is good too? Okay, well, all the more reason to pull her easily, and we did it. Wow, that took 0 time. 10 pulls. That was it. We're done. Alright, let me do character trial real quick. Transparency, me and Arrow dunked on you, change your profile picture. It doesn't matter. You traitors to the Radiance. There's nowhere to run now. The Radiance guides our souls. It shouldn't be a tool for power. Okay. Is it frozen? Stubborn heretics, have it your way. None of you will survive. Stop! Everyone, get behind me. Hey, Samantha. Samantha, a judge of the Papal States, should never protect heretics. Traitor, you don't deserve to be called judge. I am Radiant's judge. I've never betrayed it. Can they even fight her? That doesn't seem right. Also, why is it loading so slow? You're the one staining the Radiance. Then in Hierophant's name, I'll purge you along with these heretics. Okay. I'll cleanse darkness to protect the people. My duty as judge demands it. Okay, this is... Oh, and then you just get a narrator telling you how to use their skill. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I don't really mind if it's AI. And I don't... You guys do know, like, I never commission an artist anyways, so it doesn't even matter. So the argument can't be like, hey, you took the money away from an artist or something. Well, I never commissioned one to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, can we turn into drama later? Well, okay. Gain skill oath to end all evil, grants Samantha wide area attack capabilities. Like, do people know how expensive art is? It's really fucking expensive. So it's really easy to criticize someone for, like, not spending the money, but at the same time, it's ridiculous. Because it's extremely expensive. I must admit, your skills truly stand out among judges. No wonder the Hierophant wants to trust you so deeply. Okay. You may save these few, but can you protect every last one of them? Attack, okay. Oh yeah, Sugma generated it. Yeah, I'll just blame it on Sugma. That's great. Watch out, the enemy set up an ambush. I'll never let you harm innocent believers. So okay. Oh my god, they're doing no damage. I don't see a big deal of using AI art and stuff like that. Like, it's different if I was already, if I was a big spender on, like, commissioning real art, but since I never did, I don't think it's the same thing, you know? So it's not even like I'm taking money away from people I used to pay. I didn't pay anyone. The heck? They take, like, no damage. Oh, they're healing up! Oh, wow, that's really cool. Their first hit, they gotta heal it back up. Oh, that's so cool. They gotta heal the first hit. Dingy, are you a fan of baseball?
審判の時です。やっ。
Mario baseball, of course. What the fuck?
審判の時です。
I'm talking real baseball. Even if you defeat me, you'll never change a Papal State's rule. This flame will eventually be extinguished. This flame of change won't die out. It started in the area and will spread southward until it lights a new dawn under the Radiance's guide.
在郷滅却。
I've been gone for the last couple of days because I've been watching baseball. And you know, baseball games take forever. They basically went until midnight for both days. I watched the Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays beat the New York Yankees. It was nice. You have interest in a new Mario Tennis game? There's a new one? I guess there is, yeah. Yeah, like, those games are awesome. I'll play them with Dingy. Alright guys, let's build it real quick since we got her so fast. Oh, it says new because it's the SP skill, that's right. I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. I guess you're just blind. Haha. How's it feel to be blind? Must suck to be blind. Alright, anyways, give me a sec. Let's do this real quick. Oh, they make it easy to level them up now. Wow. I can't wait for tomorrow to end. Holy fuck. I can't wait for the weekend. I've been sleeping more, but I've been feeling more tired. Don't you hate when that happens, when you sleep more, but you feel more tired? I've been trying to make myself sleep 8 hours a day. But it's really hard, because I'm not used to it. It's a holiday, that's why I'm looking forward to it. So I gotta finally, like, spend some time working on things. I keep telling myself I'll work out every day. But I come home with no energy, and I wake up with no energy, so I end up not working out. Okay, I think we're good. Alright guys, we have Samantha. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Alright, let's level her up.
これまで一緒に歩んできた道を思い出します。
This is like one of the few games that actually do get lucky in, guys.
これまで一緒に歩んできた道を思い出します。
By using my days off to daytime streams, just finished earlier, now I have no time for night stuff like dailies and watching Dum Dum. Oh no! No more dingy time? No more dingy time. No more dingy time. Worst timeline ever. No more dingy time. Wow. And I'm experiencing times on some European viewers. I mean, you basically are European. Wasn't DSP born in, like, Antarctica or something? Authentic Polish Italian? What is he, a sausage? I mean, he does look like a sausage. Wait a second. If DSP is authentic Polish Italian, in other words, a sausage, and your name is Swollen Dingus, and a swollen dingus looks like a sausage, it's all connected. I'm just too smart for you, DSP. I know everything. You can't fool me. Alright, this is what we're gonna get. Will we ever see a 9 a.m. Sanger stream? Is that the real question? No, because none of my audience would be used to it. Oh, it wants me to get both. Oh, I have one. You wake up at 5 a.m. sometimes and it sucks. Of course it sucks. Why do you wake up at 5 a.m.? Don't wake up at 6 a.m.? Oh, then it's not that bad. You're going to want to activate almost everything on SPS Sam, considering she wants all those attack bonuses. But I only have one Castile. I only have one. Oh fuck, they're all attack. What the fuck? Why are they all attack? Why are they all attack? Oh, they're not all attack. Okay, I'll grab all the attack ones, sure. That's why I have very few, because I've been burning them on attack. But seriously, it's attack and attack? That's so funny. Alright, well, I will. Ask for a weapon, it says to get this. Okay, well that's obvious why they want me to get that. Okay, sure, let's do it. Time to show some anime, catching up with my isekais. How do you get... You know, I spend my lunch hours sleeping. Like, I just take a nap. But maybe I should, like, watch anime or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something in my life. You know, that spice, that excitement. Maybe I should watch some hentai at lunch. Alright, well, let's do this. Do some rolls. Okay, well, these are all bad. These are actually kind of funny. Okay. I'll do it on your corporation laptop. I can't. It's all blocked. Remember I told you guys about the story where I accidentally searched up an adult video website and the laptop didn't let me go, but I was just like, well, now IT knows I was trying to go on, even though I wasn't, because it auto searched for it. I don't understand the auto search. Why does it pop up sometimes and sometimes, like, it popped up today. I'm talking about Hot Jab. Ugh. They're all bad. %. That's probably not enough. Has a bit of HP, but whatever. Okay, whatever. I'll just take this for now. Andy, are you still here? Guys, what do you think is a good stream schedule? Nope. Okay. What do you guys think is a good stream schedule? Because honestly, I think the best stream schedule I have, I've been trying to follow it, but I always have no energy when I come home. Today I didn't even take a nap, but I did like take a break. But while taking the break, I didn't want to stream, obviously. I think the best thing for me to do, come home, like, sorry, watch an anime episode or something on the way home, because I commute, and then work out when I come home, take a shower, then stream. I think that's probably the best thing I can do, but it's so hard. After work, I just have no energy whatsoever. How do you guys have energy to do anything when you come home? I don't feel like doing shit. I don't. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Motherfucker. I'm trying to ask for advice here, dick. That's why you get my brain dead messages? Oh, I thought you were just brain dead, period. Get good. Oh my god, this was really good. 13% magic attack. Holy fuck. We actually got lucky. Okay, well, I guess we're done. Marcelo Rept. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it wants Dream of the Magician. That's easy. I have a lot. Dream of the Magician. 10% magic attack versus 8 plus 7. So how much is she at? 2629. $2992. Ooh, big peepee. 3,000. Okay, we take that. Just fap before streaming. But doesn't fapping make you more tired? By the way, have you guys seen how good AI has gotten? I don't even know if I should tell you guys this, but there are now sites for just AI. AI generated adult material. Just for AI generated adult material. And out of curiosity, I checked one out. And it's surprising how good it is now. Like, it's still a bit awkward, obviously. You know what? The funniest thing is, AI doesn't know how much is too much, if you know what I mean. So there's... Yeah, that's... So it just doesn't stop flowing, man. It doesn't stop flowing. It's like a normal human being would be done by now, but like it just keeps going. It's so funny. Oh fuck. Anyways, outside of that, I think it's got pretty good. But there's some moments where it's just like, I think he's done, but why is it going? Oh shit. Anyways. That's nothing new. AI rates too much extreme. Yeah. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it. But outside of that, no, it's gotten really good. You know the reason why I'm not against using AI stuff? Because it's gotten so good that people can't tell. They can't recognize things anymore. It just looks real. Wait, what? Huh? What? Where is it? How can we tell you aren't AI? You know, I think I'm gonna do this more as of a joke, but I think it's really funny. So I've been watching guys Oh, that sounds really weird. I better give context. I've been watching these baseball guys, and he has like this recording of a really bad take about Aaron Judge, and then he like plays it back, and then he's just like, well, you see, that's the problem with AI. Fully implying the AI, it's not real, and AI did that. But I think that's pretty damn funny, because the reality is, like, in the future, that's probably going to happen to a lot of people, you know? What the fuck are these skill recommendations? Where people fake the opinions, but the AI's gotten so good that people will just change their opinions, just pretend they didn't have said opinions because, you know, AI. Dude, what is this? Okay, well, I guess this is our kit. Didn't you want to impersonate chatbot? Or something? Impersonate it. Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Alright, guys. Let's sum this up. Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh my god. Alright, guys. This is it. This was the luckiest poll I've ever had. In just 10 polls, we got Samantha Everglow. SP Samantha, and we now have built her. I know it's not the best. We'll work on it. 10% magic attack, 80 plus 87 magic attack, flat. And then the trinket was way better. 13% magic attack, 9% HP, 6% P-def, physical defense. And then like 15% magic attack on the Dream of Magician. Okay, I'm gonna start using her. Let's see how she goes. I can't wait to see her full skin. She's so much hotter with her eyes covered. Remember, guys, to become hotter, get blindfold. Get blindfolds. Anyways, that's the polls. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Holy crap. I'm really tired. Oh no. 25 minutes till midnight. If I want to sleep 8 hours, I gotta sleep by 12. It's also Shay's birthday party tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Crap. And I owe Andy the killer wife polls. There's only 26 minutes before I should call it quits. What the hell am I supposed to do? Is that why vampires are hot? Because they're blind as bats and blind people are hot? Thanks, Casey. I'm glad you think I'm hot. I think you're hot too. Time for bed. I want to edit the video, but there's not enough time for that either. Because I think I should probably like watch it over to make sure it's correct. Dingy! I do owe you Mario Party. You know, I was thinking to myself, why did I invite you guys to my subathon? It would have been fun to like have a bunch of people come over and do stuff, but I'm so pissed. At work, I don't even have enough energy to like think about it. If I pick up Jamboree, could I join? Yeah, I have it. I actually have it in my hands right now. Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. By the way, you should buy it off Temu. You should buy it off Temu. It's cheaper on Temu than Nintendo, which is insane. Does Temu do digital? No. Also, why do you want to do digital? I don't do physical. What are you, gay? I'm sorry. Oh god, when you're tired, you go with the first thing on your mind. And the answer to that is yes, I know you are. But no, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Do you know how little space your Switch 2 has? Why would you just waste it on games? Do something else, dude.
共に戦おう。
おっと、サンキュー。何か手伝えるかい？
私に続け。
Guys,
おっと、サンキュー。
should I just
このまま指示を願います。
あり
should I just sell everything I have and put all my money into bitcoins?
出番か。もろいね。
I'm trying to think, like, how do I escape the rat race? And obviously, legally, I want to be clear,
耐え
legally.
るのよ。
Obviously, starting a cult would be a lot of fun. You know? I'm already halfway there. Welcome to my cult. No.
言う通りにしよ
ただ平和のために。
Starting a cult would be a lot of fun, but it's also really hard to hold on to a cult. You know, it takes a lot of work. Gotta brainwash people too. Not very good at that. So I've been thinking, like, how do I do this? How do I escape the rat race as quickly as possible, as easy as
う。
possible,
次の獲物はドイツ
and with a reasonable chance? So I thought to myself, why don't I just put all my money on bitcoins?
感謝します。
And not just all my money, like everything. I'll just sell everything. And then like 5 years from now, I'll either be rich or dead. And if I'm dead, I'll just reincarnate and try again. So anyways, it seems pretty simple to me. If you just have to flip a coin, and you can flip the coin multiple times, you'll eventually win. 9 years too late for that, I know. You can give all your money to me. I promise to double it within 2 years. Felly, this is the worst reverse scam ever. You're supposed to be giving me money, not the other way around. Imagine this is the Felly long con. After like being here and donating for what? Multiple years? How many years has it been? 3? Oh fuck, we're at 600 endurance now. Whoopsies. It was all to scam me in the last moment. What a super villain. Oh crap, I don't remember if there's an event starting. But we have 600 stamina to burn through now. Well, no. One of the chumps I pay attention had a load of Bitcoin in early 2010s and wasted on weed. He punches himself for it every day. I mean, that's the funny thing. I'm pretty sure my roommate used his Bitcoins to buy a pizza once. It's a damn good pizza, though. You know, the only good investment I've made in last couple of years, I think I put $2,000 in gold, and now it's like 5 times? Maybe 4 times. 5 times is a lot. But I also don't know when to sell it. When the fuck do I sell this thing? The stock market's too hard to understand. Every time I think gold has hit its peak, it just keeps going, so I don't know what to do. When the time is right, fuck you. I love when people see like a chart and they're like, well, the right time to sell is right up here. Yeah, okay, now do it in real life when you don't see the chart. How did you go into finance and still not understand stock? No, understand when to sell a stock. When do you take your profits? I don't understand that at all. Like, tech is rallying hard right now as well. By the way, shouts Elon Musk. The first $500 billion man? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so when do I sell?
そんなのはちょちょいのちょいだ。
The Streamlabs command still says Nims. What's a Nim? How dare you call me Nim? Someone banned Dingy for impersonation. Okay, let's just do it like this. Whatever. No, I understand how stocks work. I just don't understand when to sell. That makes no sense to me. Because going into this, I was like, I would sell at $32 Canadian, which looked like the barrier, and then it smashed through the barrier and it kept going. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know when to sell anymore. Just never sell. That's how this works. Gotta be friends with Pelosi and Trump and ask him when to sell. That's true. Yeah, if you have insider trading, it's all great. Holy crap, how many of these do I have? Okay, let's just get this last one. Almost done maxing all this out. Wow. All right. Andy, I know I said I'll do it today, but I'm trying to fix my schedule. I'm getting better and better. I slept at like 1 something yesterday, but the goal is to sleep at 12. But every time it's 12, I'm so restless. I don't want to sleep. You know the shitty thing about all this, guys? Even if I go to bed at 12, I get home usually like 5:30 all the way to 6. So every day I only have 6 hours to myself? What? That's like no time. And I'll spend like half of that at least on streaming. How the fuck do people live like this? Yeah, because I get home around 5:30, anywhere between 5:30 to 6, which means I'll have up to 6.5 hours every day. And then I'll spend at least half of that on streaming. I don't know, how do I have any time? Like, I still have to like eat, work out, and do chores and shit, you know? That's so little time. Whenever people talk about like scheduling their days, they talk about like having these big blocks of time. I'm just like, how the fuck do you get these big blocks of time? Nothing makes sense. Alright, I quit. I'm gonna jump off a building. I'll restart life. That's adulthood grind, yeah, I know. Did you ever figure out what fucked your sleep before? I mean, I always knew. I know if I say PTSD, people will make fun of me and say, you didn't go to a war zone and you weren't raped, so how do you have like PTSD? It is trauma. Cause I prior to getting canceled, I don't think I ever had sleeping problems. But I remember during that time, going to bed was terrifying for me because every time I woke up, it's just a shit ton of people shitting on me. So whatever, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but the time would line up to that because after that I had sleeping problems for obvious reasons. And many years later I still have that problem. And then you add in things that like bother me a lot because like heat and stuff like that. So I have headaches and stuff. That doesn't help either. So yep. You have to marry a sugar mommy for that sort of like yes. Yes. So fella, you're right. And for me to find a hot MILF to marry, I have to work out. I have to take care of myself. And I have to find time to go out and socialize. You're right. I have to make time for myself so I can get myself a rich MILF. You mean a sugar daddy? Okay, no. No amount of money is worth that. All right. Anyways, I think we got everything. That was pretty good. Look, with a sugar mommy, even if everything is terrible, I have a really good imagination. I can just imagine I'm getting banged by like Mother Teresa or something. No, that's terrible. I can just imagine it's like Lady Demisue or whatever from Resident Evil or whatever. I can cope. But if you're getting banged by If you're getting begged by daddy, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Not even being the richest person in the world? No, I'll be traumatized. Good luck with that. Thanks, Led. Yeah, so I gotta work out. Get buff. Data rich MILF. Or start pyramid scheme. Felly, for someone so wealthy and so smart, your recommendations make me think you're either trolling me really hard or you're being very genuine. It worked out for me. Why won't it work out for you? It's not a scam if everyone agrees to it. Oh, man. Alright, let me check, fuck. Am I forgetting anything? Let me check some stuff real quick. Alright, we got her. I'm happy. But yeah, I gotta stream way earlier. It's been so hard, but I've been making little pieces of progress. Did you hear about Hassan and his dog? As someone who can see the nuance in a situation, is he in the wrong? Did he put his dog down or something? What happened? Let's see. Do you have any sponsorships, too? Oh, I do! Alright, I guess we're up for another half an hour. Let's read this visual novel. This is why you check. Shot collar on dog. Is that illegal? No offense, in some countries stuff like that is... Like, I get it, we're in the West. And I get it, he's in the West, but like, I don't know. Is Hassan even born American? I have no idea. Allegedly in California where he actually lives, actually it is. Okay, so if it's animal cruelty or whatever, then sure, yeah. Wait, what does this matter? Like, poor dog, I get it. He's from New Jersey. Okay, I see. Is not allowed to walk around. If the dog moves, he gets upset. So he shot collared it? Wait. No offense, but Hassan's a pretty smart guy. Is this for real? You know, I would think a guy who's focused on political streams would be on top of legality of things and law-abiding. I don't know, man. There's so many things when you hear it, people just immediately get shocked. But my first reaction is this even real? This sounds like nonsense. Okay, show me the clip. Show me the clip. Sure, I'd love to see it. I want to be clear, even though I'm left-winged, I'm a liberal, I'm not... by the way, I'm Canadian, so before someone loses context, I'm not a crazy leftist in America. Most Canadians are liberals, which is why the Liberal Party has been controlling the country for like 10 years now? 9 years? They've been in control forever. Anyways, so that's your context, so don't go crazy on me. But just because like I'm left-leaning doesn't mean I automatically support the guy. Alright, let's see. What is it about?
America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
I don't even see a caller.
What are you doing? You're being such a baby. Please just fucking go. Just stop. Fucking go. Just stop. America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just
Oh, I see why people are saying that. Because it looks like he pressed a button. And the dog yelps at the same time.
stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Wait.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just
I don't even see a collar. I don't even see a collar, man. How long has this been going on for? Because if it's a shock collar, it should be very obvious. Like if he actually does this stuff a lot. Let's see.
it's here we can.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's 'cause she has a lot of neck meat.
What the fuck?
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like,
Is he actually like? Is this his dog? Oh, that's fucked up. What do you expect from a terrorist sympathizer? Fuck this dude. He's not. Oh shit. Oh, I think it's legit. Assuming this is real. Oh fuck. This doesn't make any sense to me though. This really makes no sense to me. What? Why would he do this? This makes so little sense that I don't understand why he would even do this. Just put the dog in your yard, dude. Just do the fucking normal thing. Let the dog do what it wants outside. As a prop, what is there to gain from a dog in your background as a prop? I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. I know some people don't believe this, but Hassan's a pretty smart guy. What does XQC have to say about it?
Chance.
Hassan the soy boy.
just
Hand over.
fuck.
About a press.
No way. Is he? No way. No way. No way. Why? Why would you do this? Outright illegal and banned in UK, Germany, and Switzerland, as well as in Canada's Quebec province. Yeah, it's just the French. And certain Australian states. Quebec. We're French. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stop laughing at the French people. Stock cars are not banned at the federal level, but are controversial and growing market. Some local ordinances, like proposed ban in Boulder, Colorado, have sought to regulate or prohibit them. Okay, so it's not banned. It's another moment where it's people being held like it's a court of public opinion. I think he keeps his dog in the background for the purpose of appealing to his fans. How's that appeal to anybody? You know, most dogs sleep for like 6 hours as a nap. Like, they don't do much. They're energetic for like an hour or two outside, and then they're sleeping around for the rest of the day. He's attractive?
Still moving.
Where?
Now goes forward. I'm assuming probably has a, let's say, a Steam Deck, right? And
He went for a Steam Deck? Or do you mean Stream Deck? God damn it, XQC. I know you're French Canadian, but for fuck's sakes, dude. There's a difference. I know it's one letter apart, but there's a difference.
Forward. Now, that was his arm forward. Now his hand going forward, probably. See? A little bit more.
Go.
Bang. It would be in the next 3 frames. Chat. The
I might
likeliness.
have wasted $5.
Chat. The likeliness.
He skipped the total too. That's so funny.
98%. I'm not being weird. You see the arm movement?
All right. You know what? I think it's stupid. Fundamentally, it's stupid. It's not illegal. If people don't think he should do this to a dog, I get it. At the same time, I don't understand why he would do this. This doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? This is so stupid. Okay, I feel for the dog, but none of this makes any sense to me. Why would you even just keep the dog in the background sitting there? Like, what was the point of that? A dog as a prop? Like, are you crazy? Why would you do that? Okay. I think he did use a shot collar. You're right. Like, what is the
He's
point of
such a
this?
baby. It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is.
What is the point of this? It's so dumb. Yes, I saw this meme. What the fuck? It's so stupid. Dude's rich and famous, surrounded by bubble, eventually gets to his head. That's also true, but like, you would think he would have more awareness of that. Kirk was killed not even a month ago. You would think he would have more awareness than to like let this stuff. Ugh, what? This is moronic. All right, whatever. Anyways, to be clear, I love dogs. Every day I watch tons of dog videos, and I get it. Managing a dog is really difficult. But at the same time, like, when you see something that doesn't make any sense to you from smart people, you gotta question it. I don't understand the point of any of that. Just let the damn dog go in your backyard. He's friends with the Twitch CEO, so he probably thinks he can get away more stuff than usual. For a guy who covers so much drama, you would think you would have more awareness than that. Well, as someone who survived so much bullshit, I don't think anything's gonna happen to him, but at the same time, that's unbelievable. Now you're up to date, okay. I watch this guy just about every day. So like I get it, you know, having dogs is pretty rough and it's a lot of work, but at the same time, why would you even have a dog if you're not gonna I don't know, man. None of that makes any sense. By the way, the reason why I don't have a dog, even though I love dogs so much, precisely spending like the amount of time and care you have to give them.
Okay, Archer came to get me. He's very upset. Would you like to tell them why you're upset, Archer? It's because Leia has a hedgehog and a turkey tendon. Now, here's the thing, Archer. I know you love that hedgehog. I know you do.
I love this dog.
But I did buy it for Leia before you were even born. And then the turkey tendon that she has, Archer, at the exact same time that I gave her that turkey tendon, I gave you a turkey tendon.
He just stares. He doesn't bark.
You just ate your turkey tendon.
He just, as long, he...
Leia, can we meet him halfway? Can I maybe give him the hedgehog? Would that be okay? Could Archer play with the hedgehog now? You're a very good girl, and I know you love your brother a lot. I see that you're licking your lips, like maybe this is stressing you out, so...
Oh yeah, speaking of stressing out, like, there's a difference between good owners and bad owners.
You don't want the hedgehog? No, he just wants your turkey tendon, Leia. That's your turkey tendon, though. That's for you, Leia. That's your turkey tendon. Archer, you already had one. Do you want another? Okay, Bug. I'll make you a deal. If you sit... and if you give me a high five...
He's so fucking smart,
I'll get
man.
you another turkey tendon. Okay, hang on, Bug. 1 second. All right, Mr.
He just stands there expecting you to get the right answer.
Boy. Good boy. That's all he wanted, Leia. Okay, but there are no favorites in this household, so if he gets one, you get one. But also vice versa, okay? So, like, you might want to eat those, because you're kind of upsetting him right now. But
So people don't lose their shit when he says other crazy things, but now a dog's in trouble, and now this one could go crazy. Clip of Hassan telling a dog to stay or I'm going to kill you, and pulling it by the tail resurfaces. All right, let's see.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone.
Come here. Hey. Motherfucker, come here. Stay. No, come here.
What are you doing?
Hey.
Why would you record your own crimes? What the fuck, dude? Okay. Yeah, no, you don't pull a dog by its tail. That's fucked up.
Motherfucker, come here.
What are you doing?
Stay. No, come here.
Okay. This is what people go to war for? This man says all sorts of crazy shit, and all of a sudden, it's the animal abuse that gets to people, not the people abuse. Alright, whatever, man. People go to bat for whatever the hell they want. Look, I didn't like him or dislike him. And no offense, I still don't like him or dislike him. I'm not pro animal abuse or anything. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, there's an agenda going on. You can bet your ass majority of people don't care that much. And they're just viewing this as an opportunity to take him down because they dislike him for whatever the hell he said. Whatever, man. It's so stupid. Why would you do this? Whatever. It's hard to be clear. It's hard for me to like dislike someone until it's personal. So when some random person on the internet says something I disagree with, it's whatever. They would have to do something like that. It actually affects me, because otherwise, it's so hard for me to like hold feelings. By the way, sorry. I'll just clear this up so people don't think I'm a nut job for not hating him or something. Though I want to be clear, how someone feels about someone or something really shouldn't be like, if it's not personal for them, you shouldn't really like blame them for not feeling something. All right, that's cool. A reaction to a reaction. I'm glad Moist Critical talked about it, but yeah. All right, no. Okay, I'll just search it up. You know, we live in a world where we're constantly told to hate everybody. Literally everybody. Let's just go quickly through this. Kai Cenat. I loved his story. But now he's a douchebag. So, whatever. James Corden. I still remember when I first watched James Corden. You know, I thought he was a funny guy. Turns out he's a douchebag. Nikado Avocado. He was one of the first people I've ever watched when it comes to, like, mukbangs. Okay, well, he's a douchebag, too. Pirate Software. I actually watch his clips. Where's Len? Len used to send me his clips all the time, and Len was the biggest fan of him. And now Len won't even say he was a fan of him ever. No, but I thought he was pretty cool. I like Salt Bay too. And then about that. I never liked Johnny Somali, but I feel bad for him. I really like Mr. Beast. I love his story. Recently, did you guys see his 10-year video? It's hard not to respect a man who's like reached his dreams. So, but if you listen to all this stuff, like, oh, he's complacent in all sorts of terrible things. Yeah, okay, whatever. I love Corpse Husband. I don't really know. The face reveal was not worth it. Whatever, sure. Boogie 2988, whatever the fuck. I used to watch him all the time, and then he went crazy. You know where I'm going with this, right? I'm just using this one channel as an example, but it's not just that stuff. Like things in real life too. Like I love Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise might in fact be the fakest person ever. Like the real Tom Cruise, you saw one time on Oprah, and he never ever showed himself off again. Everything he does nowadays is very media trained, because he's a Scientologist. So that's great. But I love him, and I love his movies. Brad Pitt is the hottest man ever, and I love his movies as well. But apparently, the reason him and Angelina Jolie split up is because he was beating her up. So, supposedly. The first person I ever watched and followed as a streamer is Destiny. And I don't need to explain that one. I loved him back in the StarCraft 2 days when he was like the most innovative Zerg player, and everyone was copying his tactics and stuff, and he had great musical tastes, and his takes on politics, I thought, at least back then, was pretty like based. They were reasonable. All right. If I haven't summed it up yet, basically everybody that I've liked long enough, they turn out to be terrible people or bad people or people that people tell you you should not support. But I stopped caring what people say. I don't care anymore, man. If I actually listen to everything that people say, I'm not allowed to like anything, is what it feels like. Anyways, that sums it up. That's why I don't take it personally. I didn't like Hassan beforehand. I didn't dislike him beforehand, so my opinion of him hasn't changed. For me, it's really hard to like hold an opinion based on things over the internet until it's personal. But yeah. It's easier just to assume all your favorite content creators are assholes. Well, I sure hope I'm not one of your favorites then, Felly. All right. Anyways, we gotta do like 30 minutes to the end. Another. I almost spit out my water! Dude! These are the... Why am I laughing? Oh, fuck. Oh, I guess I'm going to hell because of something in a video game. Fuck off. Oh, man. You're kind of asshole to your viewers when you make up stories about them, okay? You're our asshole? Yay, I'm happy about that. No, man, I'm just gonna say, how you feel about something and someone should be purely based off yourself. It doesn't matter what people tell you. It really doesn't. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's play it a bit. Oh yeah, and you know, I used to really like Elon Musk. I still do. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Because he's part Canadian. He's a rich guy. He talked about going to Mars and saving the world and all that stuff, you know? And now he's supposed to be evil or something, you know? Okay. I'm just gonna restart this. I'm screwing up. Alright, 2 hours and 40, we'll pause it there. What did you think about the guy who gave Kevin directions at the hotel in Home Alone? Why don't we talk about the actor of Home Alone? Whatever happened to him? Did he, like, become a drug addict or something? That's why his movie career never took off? Alright, let's try this out. Alright, let's try real quick. Oh, that's so sad. They only have 1 follower, guys. Alright, let me show you guys. Oh, they gave me a link. They gave me a link. Guys, does this work? Oh, that's so sad. Guys, let's check it out. It looks pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna just play this to bare minimum, because it's due today. I didn't realize. Alright guys, we got a free copy of Kane X Nyct to check out. And it's a story, it's a visual novel story about heartwarming tale of love, sacrifice, and relentless pursuit of happiness. That actually like caught my attention. I don't know about you guys, I watched a movie, Will Smith movie. I love Will Smith still. I don't care if he slapped a man. Sorry. The Pursuit of Happiness or whatever. That movie was so good. Anyway, stunning visuals, anime CGs, and heroine sprites bring the world of Kane and Nyct to life and immersive soundtrack. So this game is actually on... Wait, what's game.page? The reason why this caught my eye is because... Doesn't this just look like a VTuber model? So yeah, I wanted to see what they did. But anyways, Kane X Nyct is a visual novel about a hopeless world filled with the beauty of enduring love and determination. This touching story comes alive with anime CGs, expressive character designs, and a haunting soundtrack that will resonate with you. Immerse yourself in the tale of despair and see if Kane's love can beat the odds. Can he win against the fate, or... Anyways, it's on Steam. It looks pretty good. So the reason why I wanted to check this out was because... I realized the creator of Kane X Nyct was the same creator as another visual novel that I have on my wish list, which is No Worse. So I was just like, okay, so let's try out their newest thing then, if they'll have me. And they did, so... Let's check it out. But yeah, the seriously reminds me of the visual, sorry, of VTubers. So I wonder how they shot this. But yeah, that caught my eye. I also should not scroll down into one of these. But yeah. Only 16 reviews, and let's see on Twitch. When are we playing Honey Pop? I can't. They'll get me banned. Wait, you know that, Jay Borgs. So yeah, they only have 1 follower. I don't think anyone's streamed their game yet, so I want to try it out. They updated a store of new set of Astro imprints, so now you can get copies of Dungeon Mesh weapons, and it's be a Samantha weapon now if you don't pull for them. Okay, thank you, Case, for letting me know that. Alright guys, let's see what the game's about. I'm pretty down for it. You know, if somebody actually did use VTube Studios and VTube models to make this, that seems like a pretty interesting idea to me. All right, let's watch a trailer real quick. Are they like going in a bath of money? It is waterproof. No one will save Nyct. Why not? She's pretty. The art's pretty good. No one except me. Kane x Nyct. Alright, well, released November 14th, 2024. It has a positive review. Let's check it out. But yeah, the developer, Alexei Izimov, yeah, their other work already caught my attention, so let's try it out. It is full Russian. And, you know, it's not even the first Russian visual novel I've checked out. I've checked out a couple at this point. I didn't even know Russians cared about visual novels, to be honest. Shuffle of Letters is the same. Oh! Wow, Jay Borgs, you picked that up real fast. What are you, a detective? Alright, detect these nuts. Okay, anyways, let's start the game. I've played these games before. Did you just spoil the game? There is no Nyct. Nyct is Kane. And it was all about saving ourselves at the end of it. Damn it, dude. Why'd you spoil this game? What shapes the fate of humanity in this world? Some oh god, I'm so bad at English. Some transcendental... How can I screw up already? We're on the first sentence. Second sentence.
Transcendental.
Transcendental entity or law. Also, I'm too massive. Let me make myself smaller. That's why I said her. What shapes the fate of humanity in this world was written on a scrap of paper I found. This phrase immediately caught my eye. Honestly, I'm not interested in all of you. I don't disagree. Hey guys, I think that 7 billion people are too many. I think we should go back to like 100. No. Oh god. It's too vast, too boundless. Well, that's how I feel too. But what controls a person's fate? That's a good question. My fate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. How can you control what cannot be changed? Well, that's dire. What is predestined from birth, death, taxes? I think I'm missing something. Misery. What was taken from you, even though it is you, or supposed to be you? No matter how hard I try, I am not meant to. Not even meant to see the sky. What? The miasma above our heads is so thick that I don't even know what's hidden behind it. My father told me that beyond it, there's something beautiful. He was lucky enough to escape from the top of the mountain once during a festival. On that day, the members of our caste, whether it was the highest or lowest, it's hard to find now, were allowed to leave our district. My father took advantage of this opportunity, but I can hardly do the same. Wait, your dad left you? We live at the very peak of our mountain country, and we belong to the lowest caste, or as it's called, class. I heard that our country used to be a small part of something bigger, and it wasn't one mountain, but 7 hills. But over the years, the miasma got thicker. For some unknown reason, it keeps rising, making the air quality worse and worse. And the chance for members of our lowest caste to leave the zone comes once in 100 years. And at this rate, my sister and I won't even live to see 20. What? But enough of these these depressing thoughts. Oh, yeah. All I can do is keep digging, one day, day after day, in the hope of finding something of value. Let's return to the question. I don't even dare to dream of choosing my own fate. But, can I at least change some of it? Why are you even giving me a choice? It's yes or yes. Yes? Yes, sir. I know I can't. I have been a prisoner of fate since I was born. Weak, helpless, powerless. All I can do is carry the burden, my cross. I understand, I really do. But my heart refuses to accept it. Or, even if a tiny shred of destiny is not in my power, then why live it at all? Why do I wake up every day? Why do I rifle through the garbage in a vain attempt to find something of value? Oh shit. For the sake of suffering and futile attempts to make it to tomorrow, I folded a piece of paper and stuffed it in my rucksack. The paper is good, thick and rough, it burns well when dry. Or, how far are we? At least, it'll be something to light the fire with. For now, I'll have to work until the evening, when the light goes out completely. As long as I can see something. I doubt the work will be successful, but all I can do is try. That's what I'm going to do. Exhausted and utterly worn out, I returned home. I worked well today. Good job. My sister was already waiting for me at the door.
Братик, с возвращением.
Oh, so Russian. Nika, my little sister. My treasure, my world. Why were you waiting for me? You shouldn't be getting up. Oh, she's sick. They're always sick. Okay, no, that's fine. Nika dropped her eyes to the floor. Was she ashamed? I don't believe it.
Мне хотелось поскорее увидеться с тобой.
Does it make a big difference? You could stay in bed. You would have seen me. 30 seconds later, no more.
Ты злишься?
To be honest, yes. Why? I'm angry to have a cute little sister. I bet she's sickly, but I won't show it. Nika shouldn't be stressed or sad given her health. Ah, she's sick. How can I be mad at the sweetest sister in the world? You're the most precious thing I have. Your bright laughter and gentle smile warm my soul. I would give anything to make you less sad, to make you smile more, and to never get sick.
Я против, что ли? Отдавай, все приму.
Okay. Fortunately, my words cheer Nika up. The sadness vanished without a trace. Alright. The Nika jumped up as she had stepped in the snow barefoot. I even got a bit scared.
У нас полочка трясется. Нужно прибить обратно.
Oh, we, you mean me. Is that all? Alright, I'll take care of it. Right away. So, where do I start? I need to find a hammer. Oh, wait. I lent to Noah's shop. Fine, I'll just use my hand to... What the hell is wrong with me? I'll just use my hand to nail it in. Or something heavy. I looked around for a suitable object. Oh, a tiny mug will do.
Вот, левый снизу.
What is this mug made out of? It must be a Russian mug. Got it. It's not as easy as I thought. My palm was starting to hurt. The can was digging into my skin uncomfortably. Perfect, it's done. All done, I fixed it. Nika's eyes lit up with stars. On top of the hearts. How do you feel?
Хорошо. Даже кровь не текла, и голова не кружилась.
Great news.
И ты помнишь, что сегодня за дата?
Is it my birthday? Is it your birthday? You're joking, right? Of course I remember. But we can't. We haven't got any extra. We already owe more than enough. For the filters. Air filters. Recently we had an emergency. Nika's gas mask filter stopped working prematurely. To be exact, it's even worse. The filter lasts a week, but we usually use it for a month until it gets completely black from residue. But this time it broke down completely in just 2 weeks. No matter how careful we cleaned it, this time it didn't work. Without the filter, Nika's condition worsens. Her temperature rises and she starts to burn up. So we had to borrow money to buy a new one. and everything seemed fine. Things were getting back to normal. But how am I supposed to repay the debt? I have no idea. The interest keeps adding up. Today I worked myself to exhaustion, but found nothing worthwhile.
Сегодня же годовщина их смерти.
Oh, it's our parents' death. Oh, crap. This is kind of dreary. Mom and Dad, I remember.
Должны дать им хоть что-то.
Okay.
Это традиция. По-другому нельзя.
Nika's expression suddenly changed. She turned pale and pressed her lips together. My words must have upset her. My sister came over and pulled me by the neck. She leaned into my ear.
Если мы перестанем делать хотя бы это,
What?
что тогда вообще останется от них?
Who cares? They're dead! So what do? You know, Mom and Dad are in our hearts. I couldn't calm Nika down. She just got angrier.
Не рассказывай мне это.
Nyct! Not knowing what to do with her energy, Nika started jumping up and down.
Это глупо. Это неправильно.
This is bad. She's getting nervous and she can't afford that.
Не хочу, чтобы они были лишь в моем сердце.
Why?
Слабое, едва работающее, покрытое стигматами сердце. Папа с мамой не заслуживают быть там. Оно слишком грязное для них.
What?
Они достойны большего. Здесь, в этом мире, в этом доме. Хочу, чтобы они были хотя бы тут.
We have to do something. Just a little bit more and... Okay, I understand. I'll think of something. Don't be nervous, please. Sit on the bed while I heat up the food, alright?
Хорошо.
I took out the food I found and started to light the stove. Today I got 2 cans, and there's still one left from yesterday. How did I get it? I took them out from under the ice. Actually, I'm not allowed to do that. It is forbidden for the people of our caste to do the sacred work of digging. It is reserved only for the caste above, or rather below ours, so I break the law. But otherwise, there's no way for us to make ends meet. By the way, I heat everything in the tins. We don't have any crockery, and I don't want to waste food. It sticks to the edges of the plates. Oh, I see. And you can't eat it. I heat up the food, let's eat. Well, that's how you get, like, tin poisoning, right? And now we're going to divide everything so that we can eat and honor the memory of our parents. I have 3 cans. One for you, one for me, and one to honor our parents' memory. Okay? I look straight into Nika's eyes, waiting for her answer. Please don't be angry. We have nothing else. I can go without food, but you can't, considering your health. I don't want you to be hungry.
Ага.
We sat down on the table. Nika immediately dove into food, and I was very hungry too. Just eat carefully. Don't pick up the tin. I tried to warn Nika, but it's too late. Nika has a slight tremor in her hands. Sometimes they shake and tremble involuntarily. This time it happened again. The tin fell to the floor and overturned, spilling its contents. What about my sister? I rushed to Nika. I hope she's alright. Did she get burnt? I looked down at her hand. Luckily there were no burns. She just got scared.
Извини, я снова...
Shouldn't we be feeding her then? Nika dropped her eyes to the floor. It's okay, sweetheart. Everything's fine.
Давай отдадим эту банку родителям.
Okay.
Хотя...
I saw doubt in Nika's eyes. She thought it was disrespectful to her parents. Traditions or any rules in general are powerful things. They're hard to break, even if they don't make sense. And now Nika and I are barely making ends meet. But despite this, she refuses to save money. What? How do we save money? She doesn't want to sacrifice memories for food. Maybe if I push her, she'll change her mind, but I really don't want to do that. No, don't even think about it. I started to pick up the scraps of meat from the floor and put them back in the tin. There was some fat left on the floor. What a waste. Although maybe I can wipe it up with something. Or just lick it off the floor. This is so depressing! What is this? I thought we were trying to save her heart. I'll eat what fell, and you take the other tin. As soon as I said that, Nika blushed. Whether from happiness or fear, I couldn't tell. Just don't lift it this time, okay? Because there won't be another tin. Let it sit peacefully on the table. Scoot it up with a spoon and put it into your mouth. Slowly, one by one. I waited for Nika's response. I hope she wasn't upset.
Хорошо.
Everything went smoothly. I signed with relief.
Спасибо тебе, братик.
She's fine, and that makes me happy. You're welcome, my little sunshine. Just eat quietly, and chew everything thoroughly. Meanwhile, I picked up those pieces from the floor. Good thing it was stew and not soup. Isn't the stew soup? Otherwise, I would have had to lick it up like last time. For some reason, I remember how I used to get angry at Nyct for carelessness. I shouted at her, and I once almost hit her. I'm so ashamed of my behavior back then. Yelling and being angry didn't help her, it only hurt. Because of it, Nyct got even more nervous. If I had realized right away that care and love were the only ways to help her, maybe I hadn't yelled at her then. She would be healthier by now. After all, you can't achieve anything truly valuable through force. Sure you can. Love is the key to happiness. But I wasn't smart enough to understand that, even though I remember being told this more than once or twice. Alas, what's done is done. All I can do is avoid making new mistakes right now, and do good things whenever I can. I love you, Nyct. Thank you for being in my life, my dear sister.
Я тебя.
But did she fill her stomach? Are you full? If not, you can take some from me. There's some clean pieces left at the bottom. We need to come up with something. I already ate today while I was digging. During conversation, Nyct had already finished her dish, so she moved closer to me and started rocking on her chair. I was lucky to come across some sprats.
Шпроты. Не люблю их.
What the heck's a sprat? A small marine fish of the herring family, wildly caught for food and fish products. Okay. So will you eat? Nyct thought for a moment.
Я съела достаточно. Не переживай. Лучше сам поешь. Тебе стоит набраться сил.
Of course, I was lying. I couldn't find anything other than these cans, and what's left won't be enough to fill me up. Damn, the hunger's so intense, I can't think about anything else. There's one more can of stew, but I can't take it. It's for parents. It would upset Nyct. I'll try to sleep. Maybe that will help. And in the evening, I'll go out searching for food again. No, I almost forgot. Wait, where are my bandages? Stigmatis. Nyct, we need to treat your wounds. First, let's wash our hands. I also rinse my
Я
mouth.
закончила. Сейчас сниму пальто и штанишки.
Huh? Nyct has stigmatis all over her body. What's stigmatis? Stigmatis. I don't think it's a real thing. It gave me astigmatism. Stigmatis. Okay. Here and there, bleeding wounds appear on her. Some of them, over time, though with difficulty, do heal. However, the ones on her hands, near her heart, and on her feet never disappear. Stigmata. Oh, okay. What? A mark of disgrace associated with particular circumstances, quality, or person.
Stigma.
No, that's stigma. Slowly, trying to be as gentle as possible, I begin to unwrap Nyct's bandages. Meanwhile, Nyct squirmed back and forth. My restless sunshine, please sit still for 5 minutes. There'll be a reward waiting for you.
О, тогда я постараюсь.
Finally, I removed all the bandages. Oh, that looks like a cross. Indeed, there was no blood on her hands or feet, which was surprising. There was some left on bandages, but very little. I examined Nyct's entire body. I couldn't believe my luck. There really wasn't a single new wound. Oh my gosh, Puck! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. We're reading a visual novel. She got command spells. Yeah, you know what? That's what it looks like. Spells. Yeah, you know what? That's what it looks like. Oh, what the heck? Thanks, Puck. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming myself on Kick. Welcome, man. Thank you so much. Alright, time to get back to treating the wounds. Even inside the house, after passing through countless filters, the air remains toxic. The air is toxic? What are you up to, Puck? Let me know. Leaving any open wounds exposed to it is dangerous. I took a frostalin solution and soaked a cotton ball in it. And I began to gently apply it to the wounds, carefully covering each one without missing any. She's just enjoying it. Senpai Slayer, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Nika's very ticklish. Just the movement of the cotton ball on her arm was enough.
Ай, блин!
When I would move to her feet, it got even worse.
Ой, не могу!
Her feet are her weak spot, especially her heels.
Радик, щекотно! Блин, усидеть!
Bear up a little longer, please.
Я стараюсь, но не получается.
I grabbed Nika's foot and sped up. What are we doing? Otherwise, this would go on forever. In response, she kicked me in the head. Well, that's sibling behavior.
Прости! Это само!
Oh, that's fair, Puck. Get to bed, man. I'm going to bed soon, too. Adulting sucks. You have to go to bed so early. It's okay. Finally, I'm done with that. I stepped over to the sink and rinsed my mouth again. This time with the remaining Frostalin solution. You know, I was thinking about Mom and Dad today.
Я тоже.
Nika looked straight into my eyes as if expecting something. I remember how they told me about kisses. Are we gonna kiss our sister? It's what lovers do to show their love. What did I get myself into? So I thought, if I kiss all your wounds, maybe you'll feel better? I'm willing to do anything to make Nika feel better.
Не знаю, но почему бы не попробовать?
Well, incest is wincest. I think so too. I began to gently, millimeter by millimeter, kissing Nika's hands. Trying to place each kiss as close as possible to the previous one to make it more thorough. Does it tickle? Nika was mixed emotions. She didn't quite understand what I was doing or why. I don't understand why I'm doing this.
Щекотно, но уже не так сильно. Я смогу вытерпеть, поэтому продолжай. Мне очень нравится.
The sight of Nika, so defenseless and tender, moved me deeply. The raging fire within me burst forth. Why can't I do anything to help you? So that you could comb and work with me. So you could breathe freely without fearing the miasma. That's what I truly want, for my little sister to be healthy. For everything to be alright. Oh! Happy early birthday! I hope you enjoy your stream. It feels like everyone's birthday's tomorrow. I also know someone else's birthday tomorrow. Another streamer. But no matter how hard I try, no matter what I do, there's no end to this hell. I know it's hard to explain, but Nika placed her hand on my hair. Not knowing how to comfort me, she began to comb my hair. For some reason, she started to cry. She's a strong girl, so her voice didn't waver at all.
Я все понимаю, братик. Пусть я и не знаю, каково это — работать там. Я знаю, что ты выкладываешься на все 100. Это ты меня извини. Будь у меня здоровье покрепче, мы бы могли работать вдвоем.
Yes, better do on Friday. Unable to hold back her tears, Nika cried out.
На плечах мамы с папой я была обузой. Плохо себя вела, не помогала по дому.
I don't know if our parents are dead or they left us.
Часто дерзила, не слушалась. А когда их не стало, стала обузой для тебя. Прости.
Take care, Puck. Thank you so much.
Я такая растяпа.
And a happy birthday. After finishing with her hands, I moved to her feet.
Ай!
Nika laughed through her tears. That's right, it's better for you to laugh. For her to laugh than to be sad. You're the best. So don't say that. Nika didn't respond, she just smiled wearily. I tried to smile back. By the end of the day, I was completely exhausted. All I wanted to do was securely wrap the bandages on my sister and fall into sleep, which I did. My back ached terribly. It ached terribly. I could barely straighten it and lie down properly. Phew. I hope it gets better by evening so I can go back to work again. Nika was also exhausted from all this and fell asleep next to me. If only I could open my eyes after sleep and wake up in a new world. A world where a better and more pleasant fate awaits us. Where we wouldn't have to suffer day after day. Alas, I couldn't get a good night's sleep. Envy came to our home, one of those who lent us money. Fortunately, Nika didn't wake up. Envy knocked very gently, and she always sleeps like a log. She continued to sleep soundly in her little bed. Envy stood at the door for about 20 seconds before finally speaking. Hello. Tomorrow's the day to repay the debt. I came to remind you. Thanks. Did you come all the way to say that? Not really. My brother and I are in the border zone this week. It must have been a long walk, right? Not at all. We live in the eastern part. Where is that exactly? Oh, right. You haven't been there. There's only one residential house left there. 52 Vern Atsky Avenue. I should remember that address for the future. Huck! Thank you for the follow. So, it's just an hour's walk from here. The only problem is with the security. They've introduced some new rules to ensure people like you, from the lower caste, definitely can't get out. So we have to prove to them. Here, look. Envy pulled a pendant from under her sweater. Oh, it's a guy! And shook it a little in front of me. It's a hot guy. Green, color grade. In old days, money used to be this color. Now these pendants are given to residents of the next district, located one level below ours. And my sister and I are even entitled to that. We don't even have proof of belonging to our own caste. But Avari, the scatterbrain, forgot his at home. We barely managed to convince the border guards that we were brothers. I see. It must have been tough for you. Indeed. Luckily, they didn't have much proof. We showed them our gas masks, which turns out are a different version than yours. They also inspected our hands. Those who dared escape from the district are branded with hot iron. We didn't have any marks, so they believed us. Then we started looking around. His gaze stopped on Nika. Is he in love with her or something? What the f- What's wrong with me? It's not the first time I've seen him looking at her and smile. You know, I wanted to help you selflessly. I don't need any extra money, really. But my brother, I understand. Well, I'll be going then. Envy walked towards the door but turned back at the exit. How is Nika? She's doing well. I changed her bandages today. There wasn't even any blood, but the tremors haven't stopped. They've actually gotten worse in the past few days. But I hope it's just because of stress. I see. Good. Goodbye. Envy was about to leave but turned back again. You know, I'm envious. Envious of your brotherly bond. I thought she was a girl. Avari and I were never that close. Maybe it's because we're equally strong. I mean, neither of us is sick. We're both healthy. Sorry, that sounded rude. It's okay. Don't worry. It's the truth. I understand you. But nothing's lost yet. I believe your relationship can still grow stronger. Thank you. Finally, Envy left. His words made me tense. Indeed, tomorrow's the last day, the day to repay the debt. All I can do right now is work. This is my life, an endless search. Actually, our caste is not allowed to break the ice. It's considered sacred work only for the upper caste. The residents of the highest first district, the very base of the mountain, we are only allowed to sort things here. The residents of the next district, as poor as we are, at least they have a chance to escape downwards. Oh, I get it. The higher up you are, the worse off you are. So we're at the top of the mountain. So we're among the worst. They throw away the trash they don't need, up to us. Then we gather what might still be edible or somewhat useful, but that's just in theory. In reality, there's nothing valuable in that trash. No, I'm not joking. Resources are dwindling every year, but the mouths to feed remain the same. All we get is trash, absolute pure trash which can't be used. That's why, bypassing established rules, I break the ice and search for primary waste, the remnants left by the first people, or at least the stuff that was brought here earlier. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't survive a month. The problem is that the ice is so dense, I can barely break through a cubic meter in a day. Most of the time, I find nothing useful. Nothing. There's nothing. It makes me so angry. Where's the plot? Where's the story? Where's even the faintest chance to change anything? Where's the miracle, the reward for my efforts? My pickaxe hit something solid. Could it be? Fate has heard me. I started working with renewed vigor. Got it. In this pile of ice, there's some mechanisms, gears, strange-shaped parts. Unfortunately, I can't tell how valuable they are. I'll take them home, melt them down in a furnace so the merchant won't question their origin. She mustn't know that I dug them up myself. Only she can determine their worth. I'll search something else useful now and get some sleep. Tomorrow morning to the merchant. This is so depressing. The time has come. After a couple hours of sleep, I set off. Luckily, she lives nearby. Otherwise, I wouldn't make it back by evening. I set off. Hey, Trig! The her is bullying? Good. As soon as I enter, Noah immediately called out to me.
Добро пожаловать!
Why is she cute? As soon as she realized it was me, she said,
Это ты.
I was one of her poorest clients, so the joy of anticipating huge profit turned into apathy.
Давно тебя не видела. Не представляешь, насколько сильно я соскучилась.
No, she's trolling me. I missed you too. I know you're not particularly thrilled to see me, but today I didn't come empty-handed. I have something interesting for you.
Нет. Почему я? Хотя...
Noah's an intriguing person with fat thighs. The emotions on her face change incredibly fast. I really managed to understand what she's really thinking. Not that I try very hard. A girl should have some mystery. Trying to solve it is more trouble than it's worth.
Показывай, в общем, что ты там принес.
I pull out everything I had found over the past month from my backpack. Besides those mechanisms, I managed to find a few other small things.
Сейчас приступлю к оценке.
Why does she have hard eyes? Do we brainwash her? Despite her lively personality, Noah took her work very seriously. That's why I trusted her. All merchants understand the financial situation of Highlanders like me. So even if you bang your head against the wall, you won't even get half a fair price from them. But Noah, she always spoke honestly and directly about everything. If she says it's all junk, then it is. Enough thinking. I better wait calmly for the results. Noah's muttering something under her breath. One of her habits.
Нет, здесь должно быть... Так... Нужно проверить.
Her muttering was making me uneasy. What if my finds are worthless? What will I do this evening then? Even if I manage to convince my brothers to give me another week, what will change? I'll have to give back even more than now. There's no way out of this situation. And to be honest, there's no way out of this misery either.
Ты нашел 2 аккумулятора. Один кальциевый. Увы, не в рабочем состоянии.
Oh, we don't even know what we're finding.
Такие долго не хранятся, поэтому и неудивительно. А вот другой — литий-ионный.
We found a lithium battery.
Полностью разряженный, но... Тебе повезло. После подключения к сети он пришел в строй. Емкость заряда где-то половина.
We found a battery.
То есть еще послужит.
I don't understand all these technical terms, but it's not junk. That's good enough for me. What other items?
Все остальное запчасти. Не особо полезное, но и не полный хлам. Чего-то они достоят.
Noah smirked, looking me straight in the
Но в
eyes.
этот раз тебе выпало ребро монетки. Не худшее, но и не лучшее. Самый обычный исход. Ровно посередине распределения вероятностей.
Okay. Got it. So how much did I earn in the end?
Тебе же не деньгами отдавать, а фильтрами для противогаза.
Oh, she remembered. Amazing. Yes, if possible.
Сейчас посчитаю.
Noah closed her eyes and started adding up the numbers.
Чутка не хватает до 2 фильтров. Но сегодня я добрая. Поэтому прошу, 2 новых фильтра твои.
So that gives us 2 months of time?
Цени мою доброту, Каинюшка.
Thank you so much. Without you, I don't know what I would do. I bent down and kissed Noah's feet, then her hands. What is with us kissing girls' hands and feet?
Что делаешь?
Expressing my love for you. I tried my sister yesterday. She liked it. Don't say that. Did you enjoy it?
Кому бы не понравилось, когда его так нежно целуют. Просто я удивилась, и все.
We should just marry someone rich, and then we'll solve all our problems.
Чего остановился? Продолжай.
Noah's getting into it, so for the next 5 minutes, all I did was kissing her hands. What is this? I try to be as gentle as possible, as if we're kissing the most delicate and beautiful thing in the world.
Это было классно. Даже и не думала, что это будет так приятно.
Is this what Russians are into?
Меня раньше целовали родители, парни на смотринах.
Okay. This must just be a European thing, right, guys? This is just Europeans. They do this stuff, right? It's like how when you meet a European, you gotta kiss them on the cheeks and then put your finger in their butthole. It's like that, right?
Но чтобы так,
So wholesome.
ни разу.
Noah paused for a moment.
Знаешь, а давай я отдам тебе молоток.
Now she's giving me a hammer. What's she talking about?
Самый, который ты продал мне неделю назад. И его все равно пока еще не купили.
Oh, she's giving back her hammer.
Что у меня тут завалялось?
A bottle of green paint, a rope, and some
Вот,
thread.
держи. Всего понемногу.
So we're so good at kissing our hands and feet, she decided to pay us in scraps and our hammer
А
back.
в обмен... О, придумала! Когда вас с сестрой грохнут, я заберу вообще все, что у вас есть.
Huh? When you and your sister get knocked off, I'll take everything you have. So if we die, she gets everything we have?
Вам все равно уже не будет дела, что произойдет с вашими вещами, верно?
Why are you so sure we're gonna die? Yes, you're right. But why do you think that? Ah, I get it. I only had earned 2 filters. Both of them I have to give to debt
Понял,
collectors.
наконец. Математика не твоя сильная сторона.
I borrowed one from them, and the other one goes as interest, so I have to give it back too. In the end, we will have nothing. Nika, I changed her filter yesterday. It might last a month, but for me, there's nothing. How am I supposed to go on excavations? How am I supposed to breathe? How am I supposed to live?
Ага, это ты правильно заметил.
Without realizing it, I said the last sentence out loud.
Поэтому молоток я могу выдать тебе обратно. Все равно потом получу гораздо больше.
What is this visual novel? What the fuck is this? I agree.
Отлично, сейчас подготовлю договор.
So she's gonna give us all this stuff. So when I die, she can have all my stuff. Okay. Noah started rummaging through the papers.
Ты не такой дурак, как я думала.
At least she's pretty, you know. A slight smirk appeared on Noah's
Не
face.
стал горевать и истерить. Вместо этого ты уцепился за единственный шанс, предоставленный тебе судьбой.
I remember the words on the paper from yesterday about fate. Noah's words snapped me back to
Правда,
reality.
молоток едва ли чем-то поможет вам. Низшей касте нельзя заниматься раскопкой.
Good thing she doesn't know what I do. Otherwise, it would be bad.
Но... Что есть, то есть.
I think she knows.
Лишним он точно не будет.
Suddenly, Noah's expression changed. Her face showed either surprise or confusion.
Знаешь, а ты ведь и правда скоро исчезнешь.
I love it when girls tell you you're gonna die soon.
Это так банально и очевидно, но при этом совсем не укладывается в голове. Даже если тебе повезет, и ты как-то сможешь выкрутиться в этот раз, ты попадешь в похожую ситуацию снова.
Wow. What's the point of living, guys?
Затем еще раз и еще. Бесконечный круговорот боли и бессмысленной борьбы.
Oh, I guess it's better just to die. Suddenly, Noah's voice changed. It became harsher and rougher.
В этой игре для тебя нет счастливого финала.
The fuck? Are they telling you to stop playing the game? I don't understand.
Ты и твоя сестра обречены с самого рождения.
No, thanks. In Noah's eyes, I saw my own reflection. Her pupils are shaped like crosses, and Nika's are like anchors. An interesting coincidence. It seems I'm the only one with empty eyes. Just like me.
Хоть моя участь и не настолько жестокая, как твоя, по сути, мы не отличаемся.
She suddenly exclaimed.
Ничем не отличаемся.
Huh? I was so startled that I fell to the floor.
Передо мной лишь одна дорога, свернуть с которой не представляется возможным. Почему же? Почему? Я даже не желаю думать, что ждет меня на ней. Одна лишь мысль, что мне ничего не изменить, что не в силах я свою судьбу вершить, заставляет сердце содрогаться вновь и вновь. Одна лишь мысль сводит на нет все те крупицы счастья, что довелось мне испытать.
Jesus Christ, Russians are so nihilistic.
Каждый день окрашен тьмой, конца которой я не вижу.
What's the point of living?
Так может, ну ее всю эту боль.
Well, wait, hold on. If she kills herself, do we get all her stuff?
Может, лучше глубоким сном
No, don't
забыться?
run. Don't run. Just end it all. Noah's speech was so fiery that it frightened me. In the end, she said this. My life is bad. Unbearably bad. But for Nika and me, it's much worse. Well, thanks for the support. Noah shook her head.
Нет, ты не подумай. Я не издеваюсь над тобой и не принижаю твои муки. Мне даже и не знаю, как сказать.
Noah's gaze dimmed as quickly as it had flared up. The overflowing energy was gone without a
Ну
trace.
всё, иди давай. Я и так сделала, что могла. Только еще раз поцелуй меня на прощание.
I don't get it, but I like this relationship.
Мне это понравилось.
Okay, let's kiss her. Alright. I don't mind. It doesn't cost money, nor does it take strength. In fact, it helps me forget. I feel like I'm dissolving in this sensation. I forget about the reality surrounding me. I'm even starting to like it. How pleasant it is to give love. I looked in Noah's eyes, waiting for a response.
Даже не надейся. Целовать тебя в ответ не буду.
No, this sucks. I hate this.
Я никогда не пробовала и не собираюсь.
No, that's not what I meant. I just thought that you mean a lot to me. Not as much as Nika, but right after. Yes, I don't really know anyone else, but still. Noah didn't know what to say. I decided to continue my thought. You were right, the end is near. And even if I can delay it, it's still inevitable. Suddenly, I started crying too. At home, I couldn't show weakness. There was no time for that. But here, next to Noah, I could let my feelings out. What an idiot I've been. All this time, every single day. I could have loved and shown love. Reminded Nika and you. Even envy and avarice. Instead, I wasted time on fleeting bursts of rage and anger. I took a deep breath. So showing love to people close to me, at least starting to do it regularly, that's what I want most of all. Noah said nothing. She just extended her foot towards me. She doesn't care what we have to say, she just wants us to kiss her feet. I returned home. Avery and Envy were already there. Nico was lying on the bed exhausted. I hope I didn't touch her. Well, where are the filters? I got straight to the point. In 15 minutes, you owe 3, not 2. And what am I supposed to tell them? I have exactly 2. But I need one for myself because the one in my gas mask is almost gone. I answer angry at Avery. Envy standing next to him flinched in surprise. I don't care. Hand them over. Avery rushed at me and snatched my bag. Then he dumped the console on the floor. Along with 2 filters, a hammer, and some other small items fell out. Oh, there they are, my beauties. Brother, maybe we shouldn't. How will they last another month? Are you starting again? Why the hell should I care how long they last? We lent the money under agreed terms, and I want it back. The rest doesn't concern me. Nico had been lying in bed, suddenly jumped up and rushed towards Avery.
Отдай. Как нам жить-то? Если их...
Avery kicked Nika in the stomach. How? I don't care how. Didn't your parents teach you to keep your promises? Avery approached Nika and lifted her off the floor. Stop, don't! No way, she hit me, so she must face the consequences. Hit me instead. I raised her poorly. Please, don't touch her. On your knees. I obediently knelt down. Meanwhile, Amy grabbed the crying Nika. Excellent. He kicked me in the face, but I didn't fall. Then again, and again. It didn't hurt. No, it hurts. No. Quite the opposite. I was glad he was hitting me instead of Nika. Interesting. Enough. Please. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve all this pain? I just want to be happy. Every day I worked hard to get by. For 10 years now. One mistake and it's all over. Monthly expenses exceeded monthly income. We had to take out a monthly loan. And a monthly loan becomes eternal despair. Noah said today that I'm bad at math. Maybe she's right. Maybe I am an idiot. But this equation I understand crystal clear like no one else. Meanwhile, another punch. And one more. I no longer felt any pain. Nika's screams had turned into a quiet, barely audible wail. God, why is this happening to me? Why? 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 Give me a sign. I know you're up there, watching over all of us. We were all your beloved children. You love and protect us. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not angry at you, not at all. I understand that stigmatas on Nika's body are a trial, not a punishment. So, save me. Save us. If not me, then at least save Nika. I stopped worrying about myself a long time ago. There's nothing here that holds me anymore. But she smiles so brightly and sincerely. Despite all the hardships of life, the daily pain, she loves living, truly loves it. All our lives, we've done nothing but lose. Losing, and losing. Over and over, day after day. We never had a single chance to ascend from the peak of that mountain where we lived. At some point, I stopped loving my own life. So I don't care how many things our brothers take away from us. Are these really our brothers? Or how long they beat me. But Nika loves this life. Nothing like myself. She loves reading scraps of magazines and books I occasionally bring home. Anything, even the smallest piece of text delights her. No matter how awful the food is, she always smiles at the table. Maybe it's just because she has never known any other life. Maybe one day she'll want something more. Maybe she'll become picky about food. Though it's hard for me to imagine. But it could very well happen, I don't deny it. But no matter the reasons, she loves this life. Therefore, I beg you, I plead with you, I implore you, let her see tomorrow, and the day after that. Then another day, another. No, nothing's happening. Maybe we need to cope. Oh god. This is so depressing. One more blow and another. Cope, don't cope. Fuck. All you can do is cope, cope. No, nothing will happen. All that remains is to endure. After a few more blows, I lost consciousness. I woke up only a few days later. Nico regained consciousness a day earlier. Weakened, she somehow managed to drag me to bed and tend to my wounds. And what do we do now? Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I don't know what to make of this game. It's so depressing. I was hoping to get to a point where it would be, like, at least a bit uplifting, so we can call it at a better point. I don't think that was gonna happen, so, yeah. That is Kane x Nika. I don't know what you should take out of that, but if you want to try it out, the link is right there. It is definitely a visual novel. Yep. I don't know what to say of all that. Alright, let's rate someone. Subathon continues tomorrow, yeah. I want to do something bigger. Valkyria Chronicles? Oh my gosh, this game is awesome. I love this game. Oh, I'm too tired. Why can't you be streaming right now, Dingy, so I can just dump the kids on you? Already blissful. Why not? Alright, I gotta go straight to bed so I can get 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, I have to stream earlier, man. I keep trying. I keep trying to like balance things out, but I'm struggling. It really fixes the sleep schedule. I know. I'm trying, man. It's hard. It's hard. Anyways, I love you guys. Good night, sleep tight. We're gonna raid Yoshi, but yeah. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Anyways, love you guys. Good night. Here we go.